Last time you guys were together, you had been working on clearing out the fish camp that Tamily Tandervale had bestowed upon you for gracefully removing the dragon from her basement. You guys showed up, managed to defeat a bunch of spiders and a web lurker. You talked a ghost down from hating you and stole his family heirloom by being nice to him.
That'll teach him.
Yeah. And then you guys also started to make a deal with a bunch of rats and then decided to reverse that decision and slaughter them where they stood. You guys are the best heroes.
I that seems like
They
a
were
slightly
unsanitary.
spun version of events. But
I mean, I think it's
not
appropriate. So I'll take you over. Now, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and take you over to the fish camp map. There are a couple of places that you haven't fully explored if you are interested in doing so. I have left the corpses on here, but I suppose I should just get rid of those things. I'm going to assume that at some point in time, you guys are going to go and get rid of all these spider carcasses.
I was hanging out with the corpses, man.
Really?
Yep, I'm over here going, hey, what's in these buildings?
Yeah.
Hey,
We
there's
should
dead
for
things on the
sure.
ground.
Yeah. I mean, we
This
should.
is
Is it
fun.
still daylight? What time?
It is actually nighttime now.
That's it.
It was
Nighttime
evening
corpse
when
is
you got here,
Yeah.
and you guys have
And we have been freaking Ollie is still. We can't forget Ollie is still here.
Oh,
right?
that's true. Yeah, you do have Ollie. Ollie is flitting about, although it is starting to get late, and he is thinking about heading to bed.
So while we're all kind of in the breezeway here, Ollie is a lot. I mean, what is the thinking about Ollie? I just don't know that I want that much energy every day in the house.
He's my new pet.
So he's claimed one of the rooms. Should we? I think we should sleep. I think we should attempt to sleep.
Have you seen Ollie's wings?
I have heard. No, I haven't.
They
I've heard of
are transcendent.
Yes.
I didn't know that word before I saw his wings.
It taught you a language. It taught you part of a language.
For the people who are just joining us for the first time, Ollie is a Quaddle-esque flying serpent who has been living in the house and has befriended the group, including our reluctant witch.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna try and get some sleep. You have I don't know if I would sleep over in the storage area because two giant rats did get away, and they have been coming and going from the storage areas to the right regularly. So they have a way to get in there. You need to.
Yeah, let's definitely sleep elsewhere.
Okay.
I know that the place needs to be cleaned out some.
Yeah, I think that
to clean out
the main bedroom in the middle still has a lot of baby spiders crawling all over it.
Ooh,
And-
that sounds
I
cozy.
can busy myself with prestidigitation, going about just having my a summoned broom start dusting up the rooms. That'll
There you
probably
go.
take me a couple hours to do. But if everybody can occupy themselves, I can go to the spider-heavy rooms and start whipping up some cleaning tools and directing them around like a blue little Mickey Mouse.
There are 5 bedrooms. One of them was Blue Finley's, and one of them is Ollie's. However, Ollie isn't sleeping on the bed. Ollie has a bowl on a table filled with leaves that Ollie likes to sleep in. So someone could conceivably share the room with Ollie.
Don't see that going well.
Yeah.
I'll share with Ollie. He's so cute.
Nice knowing you.
I think
Nice knowing me. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
Mm.
Uh,
I think Trick would want to sleep in Finley's old room because they had a
yeah,
little intimate moment before he passed on to the other side.
yeah. If he did,
If he did, yeah.
And we have a minute, and people are not fighting. Okay. I don't know if has everybody done. Have we gotten all the knowledge we would collectively about what Ollie's deal is? Like specifically, whether Ollie, we know what kind of quad Ollie is, and if Ollie is evil. So we don't have detect evil of any kind. I think we've sensed that he was being sincere.
yeah.
Is there anything more to be had from a recall knowledge? I mean, he is sort of fey. Is he a fey creature? Can I attempt another recall knowledge in the downtime just to see if I dig anything else out of my?
Did you already do one?
No.
Okay.
I remember we know he's smaller than a normal
probably.
one.
Probably. I think we've done this. I'm just asking, like, do you think there's anything more we have any shot as a group of knowing about it? We can go ask that charming, bespectacled librarian too.
Okay. I will take secret arcana or nature checks.
Okay.
Or if anybody has flying snake lore, I'll take that.
Would he count as a centipede?
No.
Yeah, Arcana is gonna suck for me. I know nothing about it. Not even gonna try.
Nature.
I'm occult all the way.
So nobody is going to do any kind of a check
I'll-
to see if they know
I
anything
was
about him?
clicking On, I'm trying to get my character sheet to open. I don't have. There we go. You said Arcana or Nature.
Yep. Neither of you recall anything in particular other than what you already had kind of known. Oh, I take that back. Wendy is absolutely convinced. Calliope said, Calliope, this is not a quaddle. However, it is a well-known, a fairly well-known species called a. Hold on, just one moment. I gotta find it. I erased it from a lot of my stuff because I changed the name. Oh crap.
I hope it's not Quatlet.
No, it's called a scallywing. Scalliwing. And they are known to be good-hearted spellcasters and sometimes assist other spellcasters.
I assume she shares all this with us.
I don't know. Does she?
I'm chewing right now. I will share with you in a minute.
All right, it's fine. So I'm paused, so I can't move. And I've gone off into the.
Oh, here, yeah. Everybody everybody should probably be inside
gonna-
unless they want to fight some crocodiles.
Wait.
Oh.
That was an option. I'm gonna go in here and start cleaning.
Okay.
Cleaning up
definitely-
these 2 bedrooms.
I'd want to fix this door with
Uh,
the supplies we found in this room.
That is going to be pretty difficult. You could board up the hole, but he destroyed that door when he went through it.
Not like full fix it. Yeah, full like boarded up. That would
Yeah.
be.
Okay, so we'll go ahead. Come on inside, and I'll go ahead and lock this. This is
Never crafted a door
Open the
before.
door.
If we
Look
have
the door.
wood, I could try it.
yeah. There you go.
Get out of my room. What you doing, mouse?
I cleaned this room. This is Finley's room.
You know.
Can we
Yeah.
assume I brought my my cauldron is with me? I assume.
Yeah, you guys brought a wagon. I assumed that you brought all your stuff
Okay,
too.
Great. I don't really care which room. I mean, I don't really like the idea of like settling up in a place.
Which
I love the
room
idea of
are you?
having safety, but I don't really care which room it is. I'll probably end up wandering off a lot. So I'm just cleaning right now.
This room up here is Ollie's room.
Okay, I'm going to it.
We can set
Um,
up some bunk beds in the middle and all just cuddle up.
The even though it looks like there's wooden things here, the bed rolls are kind of are bundled up. They're in bad shape. They need to be cleaned up. But you have your bed rolls from your travels, and cleaning these some other time will you're fine. You normally sleep on the ground, so
Gotcha.
I'm gonna bring Scoot in here too. Boop, 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 boop. Do you guys have any plans for the night? Or you guys are just going to clean up and get settled in?
Yeah, let's clean and claim a room. Like who wants what? I guess we should decide that while I'm cleaning.
I think we're already all in our rooms.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need this, I
We're
don't need this
bunking
big
up
giant
together,
room.
Mickey.
Uh,
Huh? You, me.
we are? Oh,
Scuttle makes 3. Hmm?
that's not a hard no.
I was chewing on food and hanging out with my cool new pet, and you come bounding in here. No, dude, out. Private
All right,
time.
that's fine. Good. I'll share with Braun. I think I would feel protected. So
Yeah, I'll just we'll roll out the bed rolls next to each other. We'll tell
So
some bedtime stories.
Light some candles.
Goot can curl up around our feet. We'll all snuggle. It'll be sweet.
Okay.
I set my cauldron up in the corner as well and kind of get it ready. I got to get some ingredients to start something brewing for next time.
I probably would not recommend starting a fire here in your house.
I think let's just see how that plays out.
Don't you let him tell you how to play your character.
I don't think that would be a very good. Can I have candles?
I don't
Okay.
think okay, go ahead.
That's all right. I'll let you spend the night unless anybody has any other plans. So just go ahead and click on your rest for the night button.
I would like to get up and do something short in a couple hours,
Okay.
if I can do so.
Yeah.
I would like to have a good night's sleep because it doesn't happen very often.
Scoot is going to, of course, sleep through the night and heal, like his majestic self. And then I'm going to change my skin color to match the tacky wood paneling and floors in the house.
Yeah.
And which will give me a circumstance bonus on stealth. And I'm stealthing into Ollie's room.
Okay.
So what I need to make a check for, I guess, stealth, right?
Yes.
Sneak. What the hell? What's the check? Sneak.
Yeah.
So I need to make it private. Couple doors to open. Private GM roll. Wait, blind roll, private roll. Blind roll.
Blind roll,
GM.
yeah.
Dude.
Okay. You believe you are being suitably stealthy.
Okay, this is Scoot over here, right? Or
Mhm.
Ollie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is Ollie doing right now?
Sleeping in a bowl of leaves on a chest of drawers.
You just stealthed into my room while I was sleeping.
It's fine. It's not weird. It's not weird. So I want, God, everybody really loves these wings. And I love curios. Love curios. So I just want a feather
Okay.
from the wing.
You actually found some feathers earlier around the entrance that Ollie had bored between the pantry.
Interesting. So do they look beautiful and glittery?
They are pretty. However, it is the Scallywing's magic that inspires the dazzling part.
Interesting. Do I have any assessment of how easy it would be just to get a nice fresh feather? One feather from Ollie?
Pulling a bird's wing out of its feather out of its bird's wing is not that difficult, but it will certainly wake Ollie up.
Okay. Fine. I go to the window, sneak towards the window, and look for the prettiest feather in the hole.
Now this
I
was
can find.
actually over in
This
the
is not
pantry next door.
Oh, because he. Well, here. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
here. In
'cause here-
between the rooms.
Yes.
Oh, in the pantry. Fine. So I'd say fuck, and I leave.
Okay.
Over here. Back to the pantry hole.
Yeah, and over
and
here,
I just get a nice feather.
yeah, there's a
And I
bunch
go
of them
back, and I-
because Ollie
yeah.
had it. I'll go ahead and tell you, Ollie got in through the window in the kitchen, and then found the pantry and was ransacking it and made a hole that was in there bigger to get into the next bedroom.
All right. Well, fine. So I just take the feather. I decide I'm proud of myself for not pulling the feather.
Okay,
So I just head back, and then
Okay.
I will attempt to get the rest of the night of sleep.
that sounds good. Calliope wakes up confused why her door is open in the morning.
Who knows? It's hard to say.
Why is my door open? What is going on?
Okay, so you guys have a variety of things you could do. You could continue working on your home. You could head back to town. The Founders Festival is tomorrow. And you
Can we?
Check this
Talk-
outbuilding, too.
Yeah.
I
and
say we investigate the outbuildings and clean house because we got to go to that thing tomorrow because we're supposed to be there. We don't
Yeah.
need to really go off on an adventure today.
Can we take care of this crocodile problem as well?
I
Or
don't think
Do we know? Is there real? Have we seen this crocodile? Did I forget this whole
you
thing?
saw
Maybe I
the
was-
crocodile tracks in the sand, and when you get up this
That's
morning,
right,
you see
that's
more.
right, yeah.
The crocodiles come there at night and climb and pull themselves up onto the beach.
And we get no choice or decision in this. They just are going to do it.
I mean, you could kill them.
Well,
I mean,
okay, I agree. Maybe we should. I don't know that a crocodile is best to have walking around the property.
what if we fenced off the beach? It's been done before at large theme parks. Keeping them gators out.
Well-
I've gone to the front of the dock here.
You know that crocodiles are large predators, and they probably there will not be many of them in a given area.
So how do we lure it out? Wait till night again, or do we have a way to?
Yeah, I would wait.
out?
I would wait till nighttime, and that seems like a very logical action.
I don't understand why we're hunting the crocodiles and aren't just leaving them alone.
Yeah, trick is like let nature be nature.
what?
Also-
Trick is what?
Yeah,
I convince you it's a fucking dinosaur. And
I convince you that this is not an experience-based game. So
So I mentioned to Kapiri, I'm walking along Kapiri on the dock, that some of the sand where I'm walking is really hot. So if you get off the dock, you might want to try to jump 5 feet away to land on better sand.
All right, Wes. What is this right here?
Okay. These are more nets and cages. These are tables that you would lay nets over to have them dry out.
Is there some kind of pallet under the
Yes.
nets? What is that?
Yes, it is just a structure for holding up nets while they dry.
All right, I am jumping from the porch to the pallet.
Okay. Do it.
15 feet, right? 3
Mhm.
squares. So that's a DC 15 athletics check.
I am okay with being on the sand
How
because
do
I'm
I-
wearing fabulous boots. Y'all are crazy pants.
Do you just want me to make an athletics roll?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have any yet. Woohoo! Boing!
Wow, what a mechanic!
Hi, Ron. I'm coming hang out with you.
Did you guys see that? No.
Yeah, it was okay. It's all right.
It was amazing. You leapfrogged over there.
What's in this thing?
These are some storage sheds. When you open the door, there is a lot of fishing rods, boxes of tackle, tools for cleaning and preserving fish.
Where the hell is Dan? Do I still get the rest for the night, even though I got up for a minute?
Yes.
Okay. Where's that again? Here it is.
What did I put in there again? Okay, yes. 10 sets of fishing tackle.
Okay, moving up. We should fish. Oh, there's some
Moving
damn
on
shit.
up.
These storage sheds are pretty well off. They don't go in there yet. The doors seal pretty well, and the things that are inside have apparently kept pretty moisture free. So it's kind of nice. The room in the back is an old smokehouse.
Oh, yes.
When you open the door creaks open on battered hinges, releasing a putrid stench. Racks for smoking fish fill most of the dark space within, some still holding scraps of scale and bone. A faint sloshing sound comes from a vile-smelling puddle in the middle of the floor.
Oh, no.
That's what they used to call me in college.
Foul-smelling puddle floor.
Yeah, I remember that.
So let's start a combat, shall we?
Oh, okay. Who
Have
knew?
fun.
I'm glad I can shoot it from out here because I'm not going in there.
Oh, wait. It's time to be rolling things.
Roll. Look at our freaking high scores. It's great.
Oh, dang it. Where'd my initiative go?
No, let me.
I think I did it.
That's a lot of dice. Who keeps rolling dice?
I did it. Mine is the pink die. I just rolled my die
Okay.
accidentally twice.
Okay.
So
We're going to begin the encounter.
God, I get to go first.
You guys notice the putrid puddle in the middle of the room, begins moving and bubbling.
Can we? Okay.
Shut the door and just burn this entire fucking building down. We don't.
I feel like this is like I've proposed this solution several times before.
that idea has merit.
Do we can so? Are we're in initiative? Is it my round?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to first do recall knowledge on what I'm seeing. And
Okay.
is it lit enough? So let me do this.
Let's do give me occultism.
Okay. Can you do that on the recall knowledge? Or
Yes.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gave you recall knowledge then.
You are absolutely convinced that there is at least one sewer ooze in the middle of the room.
Okay. No. Do I know anything about that? Like, are they weak
these
or
are
something?
masses of sewage and other detritus that tend to go through the filthy culverts in cities. They are from the slime family.
Gotcha. So it's like 5 feet. It's jumpable. You could jump over it.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Good. Maybe that'll come up.
Maybe.
Okay, so I detected knowledge first. I look encouragingly at Brond, and maybe kind of suggest that, wow, this looks like work for you, and cast Nudge Fate on him. And then I do not, for my third action, I turn the color of the building behind me again.
Okay. You
That
have
is
done
my
these things. Calliope, it is now your turn.
Awesome. Oozes. They like to split apart after you shoot them with crap, right?
How do
some.
they work?
Well,
Is
I mean,
that
it's
how they
possible.
work?
I don't know.
Am I remembering
Certainly
this
in character, I don't
correctly?
know that, but there are some oozes in some game systems that some weapon types will cause a split.
Yes.
Would you like to do recall knowledge?
I would, because I don't want to go get all shooty at him if it's gonna just backfire in my
Okay.
face. So I will come over here. I need to. I don't have him targeted. I don't see him yet.
Well, you don't want to target anybody when you're doing recall knowledge.
Okay. Well, I'll just click it and we'll see what happens.
You are not familiar with what this is.
I rolled crappily. That's fine. Why is my status off guard?
Probably from the last combat you were in. I got you.
Okay, thank you. Because I still don't know how to remove that. Okay, so everybody's fine.
So your first action was a recall knowledge.
Yes. And so I can't see him yet, so I can't, and I don't know what he is now. So let me pull up my thing again.
Did you share what these were?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I should probably.
So hey, what are these?
I said,
Young
I see you
witch?
puzzling over it, and I say they're oozes. They're oozes. They're sewer oozes.
Do you know if I throw something at them, if they will split apart?
No, they won't.
Okay.
I look excitedly on.
I can't even see him yet, so I can't really throw something at him.
Here,
I can move.
I'll give you one to look at. Here, I'll give you both of them to look at, since you know what they are.
Some of the
I can't see in. There's a frog. There's a frog frogging my way.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. Well, that answers all my questions.
Well, okay. I will target him then, and I will. And there's just one.
No, there's two of them in there.
Oh, I will do spout. I will cast the
That's
spout.
interesting. It's water on water. We'll dilute the ooze.
Well, I mean, I don't have much other.
No, I like it. I'm. This is going to be great.
This is chaos, man. Okay.
That's just fucking damage.
Let's.
So you're doing the thing. I need to do their reflex saves, right?
Yes, you do. And you need to let me know if I need to roll damage or not. 3's looking like I get to roll damage. And a 1, ooh, I get to roll
That's
damage.
two
gosh.
critical failures.
Ow.
So I roll damage.
So your damage is doubled, yes.
Dang.
And here we go.
What a
that's good.
spout.
It's 2.
Okay, roll damage on the other one. Oh, never mind. I gave it to both of them. It's fine.
Okay, that works for me. My work here is done.
Okay. It is now Trick's turn. Trick, what's up? You see these bubbling oozes in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Shouldn't they have taken 8 each?
Yes, they should have.
Ah.
Ooh.
There we go.
I feel my new blade calling to me. So I'm gonna take it out and hold it up.
Okay.
And I don't know how to actually cast this.
To use the ability, I believe there's a checkbox at the top of your equipment page, probably.
Is it this? I don't know why I'm rolling.
I don't either.
Rolling,
Oh, the spark
rolling.
blade.
Yeah. That should be them rolling for
Let's see. Hold on.
basic reflex. DC 19.
Okay. Well, then let's do it. How do I do basic reflex? That? Yes. Boop. And what's the DC?
19.
Oh my god.
You gave it to me.
That's true. Okay. Then we take. Wow.
Are they gone now?
Dang! What did the hell? Just what did he do? I stepped away to do some
A
housekeeping.
lightning bolt flashes out of Trick's sword and
Damn.
jumps between the two sewer oozes, and they crackle and pop as the lightning shoots through them.
Wow,
Oh,
how
damn.
often can you use that?
Where'd you get that sword? Jesus Christ!
That was
The
ghost
ghosty gave
sword,
it to me
yeah.
because that
Oh,
was
the
nice to
ghost.
him.
That's right. I vaguely recall that happening. Yeah.
I did the set. You did the spike.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Was that a 2-action thing or a 1-action thing?
I believe it only has one action on the sheet, so
Okay.
in the description. So my second and third action, I'm gonna go ahead and because I don't want to rush in the room. I'm gonna put away the sword, take out my longbow, and shoot him.
Okay.
That'll
Well,
be 2
taking
and
out the
3.
longbow is going to take an action.
Yeah.
And did you drawing the sword, shooting the sword, draw the bow? Did you have your sword drawn?
Oh yeah. No, I didn't have it drawn. So yeah, drew the sword, shot it.
Okay. So I think
So-
that's going to be all 3 actions.
Yeah, drawing bow
Still,
will be all
still amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm done.
So it is now Kupiri's turn.
Well, I am not
Oh,
going in there.
Exactly.
It's gross.
It stinks. It smells of foul death and sewers.
So we'll just take a pot shot at this one here, and I'm going to remember to target it.
Okay. Hi, Chewie.
I gotta get my.
Ooh. Woo! That's a critical hit.
Nice.
What?
What?
Yes,
Jesus
it is.
Christ!
Wait, what?
That is an X.
Yes.
Oh, because it's a critical hit,
fatal.
so he gets
Critical
fatal.
D10, yeah.
Oh my god. Blech. That sewer
Wow.
ooze is no more.
He's.
I
amphibian.
briefly gaze at my gun in admiration.
Fear of your own weapon.
Okay,
Wow.
I will reload, and then I will take a shot at this other one.
Okay.
Dang, you get to. You're pretty cool.
That would be a miss.
Hit.
Oh no, wait, that hits.
But this is a hit because it's a damn ooze. It's got like 1 AC.
Okay, well, that is a injured ooze.
That's
Braun,
it.
it is now your turn.
Go get him.
All right. Brond, who didn't trust this place, already had his his sword and shield out. He is going to 5, 10. He gags a little as he comes in here, targets this one, and will strike.
That's gonna hit.
And,
That's a critical hit.
oh, stupid oozes.
Womp womp womp. So
Wow.
did you do your fire?
No, it shouldn't be on there. Did it pop on again? Hold on.
Yeah, it did, but we won't worry about it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, just remove the 2d. Yeah,
Eight
sorry.
damage subtracted.
Okay.
Did 12.
Subtract the 8.
Yeah, he's hurt real bad, y'all.
Okay, I will
Roll bad.
strike him again. Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah. 2.
That's gonna
Oh
hit.
my
Oh my God,
really?
are you kidding
What
me?
is the AC on these things? I guess they're a puddle, so it's like
Okay.
literally.
So yeah, 7 then.
Ugh.
yeah.
Well, 6, but
No, because it still has.
oh, that's
flame
right. It's
even
got
when
the
it's
1
not
point
spoken.
of yeah. Okay,
So it would have taken the +2 earlier, but that's fine.
that's fine. It's
I'll accept.
these are now 2 deceased oozes who never got a chance to do anything.
That seems unfair.
rushes out and vomits all over the ground.
Hey, Calliope, can you do that water spell over and over and over in this room?
Oh, I can clean it slowly with prestidigitation to de-ooze it. I'll be helping. I'll stand at the door and summon up a little like broom and board and start trying to clean the ooze
Yeah.
from the floor.
The ooze.
What does it look like in the room otherwise?
So this is an old smokehouse. This would be a great place for your cauldron. It's designed to have fires in it. But evidently a lot of old fish and other organic material were left in the middle of the room, and it gained sentience.
I would like to live in the smokehouse. I will clean it up and take care of it, and I will set my cauldron up in here, and I will make Scoot a area.
Okay.
And if it is acceptable to the party, I would like to live in the smokehouse. No offense to my roommate.
It's all yours, buddy.
Yeah, I am so happy for you. I am going to celebrate the fact that you have your brand new space. That's
I don't know.
only
I
a
think
little
we should
oozy.
split the smokehouse 5 ways.
Okay, what if I
will
buy
give
your
it my
share? What if I buy your share of the smokehouse for 100 gold pieces?
Ooh.
And I chant quietly, and 100 gold pieces appear in my hand.
Magical.
I can keep this up for a while.
Can you, Rumpelstiltskin?
Okay, so you guys have
real name.
officially killed everything in the place.
Woo.
You guys
Not
have
everything.
some options. Okay, do you wish to spend your day cleaning house and getting this place set up? Do you want to go back to town for any reason, or
How far is town again? Wasn't it like a half day?
it's
or
it's
something?
3 hours.
Oh God, it's freaking! We're out. We're OTP.
Oh, God.
We have to go
We're
back to town.
OTP.
We have to people tomorrow. Can we not people today? And
I need
help
some.
and
I want to
stuff
start. I
today?
want to start brewing potions for everybody,
That's a good idea.
and they're going to take. It's going to take a week to brew. I don't know that I have to attend it the whole time. We'll learn as we go. But I need supplies to craft some healing potions and some other things, and so I could probably stand to go to town and wrangle up some supplies for alchemy and come back.
You have money?
I do have money. I can make a lot of money as long as I concentrate on it.
Hard enough. Huh?
He is
I have 12 gold. I have enough to make I have enough to buy the crafting supplies. We'll have to dig into that a little bit. So oh God, they're really expensive, aren't they?
More
A
than-
minor
Right,
healing
right.
potion is 16 gold.
No,
No,
Wait.
it's like 3.
3.
So in my known formulas, do I have to pay them? Oh, it's making 4 of them. I'm sorry.
Yes.
So I make 4 healing potions, minor healing potions. That's what I would like to do.
Yeah.
In order to make them, I would need to come up with 16 gold.
I think
Of
you
which
have to
I-
come up with half the gold.
Oh, and then you might. Well, I think you have to spend it all, right? And then you can keep half the ingredients. I don't want to disrupt the flow.
No, it's fine. I
If you-
think the way it works is you have to pay for half that. The ingredients cost half the money up front. Correct me if I'm mistaken. If anybody else has done this, and then I believe you can subtract. You can subtract gold from the final payment by taking longer to make the items. I believe that is how it works, but I haven't looked at the crafting rules lately.
Okay. Craft. So I'm looking at that. Or raw materials. Blah 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 blah. Your item. You must have the formula. You must have tools. You must supply worth at least half the price. You
Look at that,
always
me
spend
remembering
at least
something
that
good.
amount. Look at that. If you're in settlement, you can usually spend currency to get the raw materials you need. You have to spend 4 days at work. But it'll be fine. We'll just leave it on low. It's basically a crock pot. So I'm going to go to town. I would like to go to town personally, and I will pick up stuff for other people if you want. But I'm going to go into Mount Pilot to buy enough materials to make 4 minor healing potions, and that'll probably be my day.
I
Okay.
would like to stay back and clean up, work on cleaning the place and maybe fixing that back door with my mousy buddy.
Yep, I think you guys could get together the materials to repair the door.
What
Maybe.
did we do with the dragon head? I don't think we explicitly said.
I believe you still have it with you.
Yeah, so
But it's
when you
gonna
go
be
back to
disgusting.
town, do you think you could find somebody to preserve and mount it?
I mean, I've got a lot to do already.
We need to hang that in our common area.
It's true.
How tall is a dragon head?
It's probably about a 2-foot head.
Okay, so I'm 3 foot. So you
Well,
present to me this rotten 2-foot head coming up to my neck almost, and suggest I'm going to drag it 3 hours to town, find a way to preserve it.
We bought horses.
No, to be fair, 3 hours is your non-dragging speed.
Well, you guys bought a cart. You guys
Yeah.
bought a cart and horses.
Oh, now I gotta take the cart. Okay, fine. No, I'll get it. I'll take the dragon
Okay.
head to town.
Do you need help, my little witchy friend? Do you need me to come with?
Yeah.
Would you like me to come with?
Yes. Yeah, please.
Okay,
It'll be
I will go
easier.
with you, and
I
will-
hand you the dragon head.
Yes, and I say, all right, I will find someone to shellac it so that we can place it up and mount
I would.
it.
Yeah. I don't know where to even go for that. I had a simple request. I thought this was going to be like bring me back a soda. And here's this nebulous task with this giant rotting head for you to do all day in town. Okay.
I
We'll
think that
find out.
I think the one weird item vendor lady had a dragon or some kind of preserved head.
Oh, I think she
So
did.
I bet she would
I think
know.
you're right. Okay, well, good thinking.
I'm gonna go to Weird Dragon Lady then. Thanks for the hot tip.
All right, so we're going to town. We're going to take the wagon into town,
Okay.
and we'll. You want to pull it, or you want to use a horse?
I'm thinking I don't want to pull it, and I would like to ride the
Right.
horse.
So okay,
And
that'll
the
work
horse
too.
can pull it while I'm
I don't know.
riding the horse.
That's human stuff. I don't know how that works. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So that's what
I'm,
we're
I'm
doing.
Elven, but
Ignore
it's fine.
that. Sorry.
All
I
right.
get that all the time. No one looks at the ears.
All right. So that's what we're doing. I think we're heading to town for those tasks.
Yes. And I say bye.
Bye.
Do we want to, the remaining of us, do we want to maybe go see if we can board up or find the holes and board them up where those rats were coming in?
Yeah.
I'm listening in from the horse as we ride away, and I'm like, that's a great idea.
We throw rocks at you and your horse.
We get our snake buddy to point out the holes and stuff he used to.
Yeah, no,
board him up.
yeah. Ollie helps you. He's like, "Ooh, I can," and he like flies underneath like the grounds over here because there's this area is the back edge of the building touches the ground, but the side over here is kind of gapped, so that the deck rests above the water.
So
Gotcha.
how do we leave town? Do you like leave the house? Do you like do it for us?
I mean,
or do
just
you go
here,
somewhere?
I'll
Make believe.
remove your tokens.
We're leaving.
It was just the two of you that went.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. And one of the horses, the left horse.
Okay, good. I've
Old
got that.
lefty.
No, you lead. You lead.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Anyway, so Ollie helps you guys find the holes that are underneath the ground or underneath the floor, and you guys can patch them up. They're pretty easy to find considering that 3-foot rats have been wriggling through them to get in and out of these rooms. There's also a rat hole that connects the two rooms here, and I assume you can take some time repairing that as well.
That's how Braun spends his day, is just kind of working on the place, getting it like patched up and cleaning and whatnot, whatever needs to be. And I can give you any rolls if you want them.
No, I don't. I don't think that we should worry about those kinds of rolls.
I was just
I think we should probably just let that kind of be.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was going to say I do need to try and make some bullets, or I'm going to run out.
Okay. You can go focus on that if you want, and
and I don't remember how we did it.
I don't remember how we did it either.
It takes days to make it. Doesn't seem right.
No, you get he gets a certain amount of them like free each day.
Yeah, I get.
Gotcha.
That's the thing, is I made this roll and it said I succeeded, but then it asked me to pay for something that I should have.
So the reagent cost is 1 silver.
But he gets a certain amount of them free based on his
the feat
class.
gives me enough to craft 10 bullets for free.
Oh,
but
okay.
then anything above that he has to pay for.
Yeah. Okay. So all you got to do is make an alchemical crafting roll, right? And you succeeded by 8. Really? The DC is 8?
DC was 14.
He succeeded by 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Pay 1 silver.
Sounds like bullets to me.
Okay.
So
yeah.
should I just give myself 10 bullets?
Yes. Give yourself 10 bullets.
What's the thematic? What is the explanation for that thematically? How you just come up with bullets? Like you scrounge for materials, or
I guess, I don't know.
Okay,
It's very unclear.
He finds
Those
really
are
nice
super
rocks and polishes.
I find Scoot, who's badly injured, in my room.
No, he's with me. That is so meta. He's in my.
Oh, he vanishes as I'm like trying to nurse him back to health.
I don't know if that was nursing.
Little suckling.
I only saw it from the side, but.
Give me half a second. I just noticed something.
He shouldn't be badly injured either. He should have slept.
On you, buddy. You kept him up all night long, breaking into the druid's room.
He does occasionally die. He comes back. Don't worry about it. This happened.
So, and I'm just saying, I posted it in the Discord, but I did find an incarnate map of this place completely gutted. I can make your rooms look like anything you want, guys.
Cool.
Well, not anything, but I can, yeah.
Ollie goes, "Hey guys, there's something under the front porch."
Oh, cool.
Ooh. Yeah, we're on it.
Okay, so there's that hole in the middle of the porch.
That I just stepped over.
And
like
there's
right here,
a
isn't it?
dagger in the rubble underneath the deck. And it is completely clean and not rusted.
Can I do like a perception check or anything, or there's a blind perception check for you, buddy.
You
I see any
don't
traps
notice
like that.
anything special about it.
I'm gonna do that too.
Can I? Well, I kind of look at my 2 patriots here, and I'm like,
Might want to give me a recall knowledge trick.
Okay. Recall knowledge.
This is Ollie's ship, isn't it?
You don't know anything special about it either.
Okay.
Kupiri, do you want to take a peek at it?
Kupiri glances disinterestedly over.
I have the gun.
Okay. So Ollie's like, ooh, that looks nice.
Fucking Ollie.
I'll reach down and grab it.
Okay. You grab the dagger. It is very clean, unrusted, and it looks like a nice dagger.
Anything? Yeah. Okay.
Well, y'all are having quite the adventure while we're
Yeah.
going to town.
Ooh, pretties.
Well then, I guess I'll offer it to my froggy friend since he was so interested in it. Kupuri, would you like a dagger in case your gun ever jams?
I have a short sword for that.
Oh. Trick?
You saw my cool sword earlier, so
That was yeah. All right, I guess I'll hold on to it until later then, and I just kind of nonchalantly put it away and then start looking for boards to repair the hole in our deck.
Okay.
yeah.
Yep, there is plenty of wood in the place, and you guys get to work on patching up the deck. Now, let's go over. A few hours later, our friends arrive back in Otari. Let me pull off the people who are no longer applicable here. And I'll activate Otari. Boop.
Burp.
You guys make your way back to town.
Yes. Uneventful trip, I guess.
It is very uneventful, yes. It does not take very long in the thing. It takes about probably an hour and a half in the cart.
Oh, that's great.
Yep. And
So,
so you guys come in this eastern road, which goes over underneath the Otari flume and goes to the north of the city.
okay, so we take the cart up, I guess, to the entrance by the northern bridge.
Yep.
And I jump out of the cart with with Scoot around my wrist and tell Calliope, since she's got the head, you can deal with the cart. I'm gonna see if either Galentine's or Ren can help me out
Okay.
with what I
I
need.
head over to Ren because I think.
Oh,
she
we're both
can
going
help
there.
us
So we say like
shellac.
bye, then we go the same direction. This whole bit.
She's the shellacky person, right? She's the person
Yeah.
that's going to be
Yeah,
able to
that's
mount.
right,
So,
right,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
right.
headed to Ren, so I'm going to go and park.
All right, so we
Over
both go
here.
there then.
Yep. You go over, and it's a beautiful sunny day, and Rin is overdoing, her stuff.
Okay.
Kind of nudge the druid forward. I'm feeling a lack of confidence after Scoot keeps fucking up all of our encounters recently.
Yeah.
So I'm nudging the elf forward, like.
I say, hey, Ren, gorgeous day today. Are you having a good one?
Rin is like, oh, it is very good to see you guys. How are things going? Wait, is that the dragon head?
It is. We were actually wanting to have some work done on this lovely dragon head. We were thinking of mounting it in our wonderful home that we now have, and we need it to be preserved. I'm thinking shellacked. What would you suggest that we do to preserve the dragon head in its awesome glory so that we can then have it on our wall to look at and remember fondly the day that we killed
Keep
the
making
dragon.
the like wrap it up hand signal.
You wanted me to talk to her. Shut it.
She looks at you and says, well, she goes, Jail High Stepper, who is the head of the Farmers Guild, is a butcher. And Jail also does some taxidermy on the side. So you might want to go talk to Jail over at the Farmers Guild, and maybe she can help you.
That sounds great. Thank you so much for the suggestion. Bye, little witchy man. And I'm heading out.
Okay.
So
With
I
the
look
horse
at
and the dragon head.
Yes.
wait, what's her name? Ren. I look at Ren. Scoot's still around my wrist, and I just say I'm looking for some reagents for minor healing, and I kind of go through what. I'm not sure where to go in town for it. I've got plenty of money and some things better than money.
She says, well, she goes, I don't really have very many reagents here. She goes, I tend to have more objects and curiosities here.
Right.
She goes, you might go talk to Magaloy, because Magaloy is an alchemist, and Magaloy might be able to help you.
Tell me what was that the book? Which is
That's
Magaloy?
the Tengu alchemist.
Okay. Well, that's
his place is called.
all right. That's where I should have gone. We will go there. So we will split up again. We'll say bye, then we'll both go down the same exit road again and look like frustrated at this happening.
You're following me.
Magaloy's place is called Crow's Casks.
Okay, fantastic. So I will head there.
Okay.
I don't think I've actually interacted with Magaloy yet.
You guys did once, so let me do this. Hold on, I've got some scenes.
Ooh, scenes.
So we'll go ahead and take you over to Crow's Casks, and we'll drag in our gnome. Boop. And we'll just go ahead and open that, and you can come on in.
Yeah. I'll try to be brisk here. So
Magaloy goes, hello. It is good to see you again. How are
another
things?
Character. I smile, looking unconfident again. I let Scoot kind of roll around my wrist, and I say, simple, just shopping for some ingredients, making a batch of healing potions, minor healing. Need the supplies.
Magaloy goes, ooh, well, I definitely have some reagents. However, would you like to try some of my new potions?
No.
Well, that's a shame. So Magaloy, you just charges you for the goods.
But I ask, I say, you're a fine feathered friend, but not as fine feathered as a friend I have.
Really?
I pull out the feather, and I chant musical accompaniment and make a big fanfare sound happening in the room as I wave Ollie's feather around and ask if that would suffice as payment. I think in my mind it's glittering and beautiful, and
Magaloy looks at it and goes, I don't, is there something special about this feather?
Oh no.
I put it away.
The big sigh.
I just look frustrated at this whole damn city, and I pay 8 gold
Okay.
to Magaloy, and I don't ask about his potions again.
Okay.
Salesman, freaking.
Well, no,
I'll
he
mention it to
wanted you to
later.
try stuff for free.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a free sample. I'm sorry. So I say that I'm always interested in trying new and interesting free things.
Okay. Why don't you? Hold on. What are you doing? Wait, what's going on here? Why is my thing going away? Here we go. Why don't you give me a D100?
Oh, okay, fantastic. That sounds like a great thing to do. I'll do it public. Public. 90.
Magaloy says, I made this one with Tamaranian Tanqueray and Zorkberry tonic. And you look at it, and it's this red potion with purple swirls in it, but there also seems to be some chunks of glowing green fruit in it.
I look at it, and my eyes widen. I didn't know this is like that. We're doing this. This is great. Like I will come back to town and we will hang out. I didn't know this is what we were doing. I take the potion. I swirl it around and smell it.
Okay, it smells. It smells fresh. It does not smell bad. That you can pick up some of the fruit smells in there, and there's definitely some Zorkberry in there. You can tell Zorkberry a mile away.
Who obviously. So yeah, I down it. It looks great. I don't even think about it. New experiences are everything. I just shoot the whole thing.
Okay. Give me a DC 13 con save.
Okay. 2 seconds. Fortitude save, whatever. Fort save or
fort
con?
save. Yeah. Okay. You
a lot of stuff.
Begin levitating off the floor.
What? That is amazing.
You basically are levitating for the next 3 hours and have +2 strength.
That is amazing. I thank him profusely, and I show Scoot what's going on, and I say, hey, look, I pay him an extra gold, 9 gold.
Yeah,
and I
excellent.
Say, we're gonna be friends. This is exciting.
He goes, this is amazing. I love this result. This is so exciting.
I will find some weird stuff for you to put in drinks, and I hand him the feather and say, and you know what? I don't just keep this.
Okay. He goes, okay, I will see what I can do with this.
All right, this is a mission now, a mission from God. Okay, so I pay for the reagents. And I leave his shop.
Okay.
Levitate out of his shop.
Okay.
And go searching to wherever Calliope went.
Yes. I do not have a map for the Farmers Guild, I don't think. Let me see. I do not. So we're going to go back to Otari. Okay,
so I paid.
The Farmers Guild is right in the middle of town. It's a building and some nearby yards, and there are livestock pens, butcher shops, and a guild hall for the farmers nearby. Jail High Stepper is a female halfling. Boop. There you go. There's Jail, who you notice that she keeps a shrine to Aristil in the side yard of the Farmers Guild. Anyway, she is hauling some vegetables around in the yard and speaking with some of the local farmers about their crops and things like that.
I pull up with my super awesome thing.
Yes.
Filled with dragon's head, and I speak to her and I say, hello, I have been sent your way. I understand that you can take care of some taxidermy for me. We have a really pristine dragon's head that we would like to preserve and mount on our wall.
Jail goes, dragon's head?
Oh, yes.
And the other farmers around are like, dragon's head? What? A dragon? And they all follow you out to the cart. There's about 8 of them, and they are agog. They are amazed at the dragon head. They're poking it with sticks.
Let's not poke it with sticks. It's very pretty.
But they are barely listening to you. They're looking at the eyes and like poking at the guts that are coming out the bottom.
Step back from the dragon's head now.
Okay, they back up and are like, well, we're just taking it out. We're just taking it out.
With sticks? No. Look with your eyes.
Your eyes, not with your hands. Jail goes, wow. She's like, I don't even, I don't even know what to do. I'm sure I can do something with this. I'll probably have to get, and she starts naming a bunch of people. I'll have to get so-and-so to help and so, but yeah, we can do this. This will probably take, probably about 2 weeks.
All right.
Because there's a lot of work here to be done. And we've also got to get some fake eyes for this thing, and some. This is going to be a lot of work. She goes, it might be pretty expensive.
What is your estimate?
I think maybe I don't know, maybe like 10 gold.
Wow, we really want to pay that for this thing on our wall. Okay.
I'll cover it.
10 gold, but yeah. The guys want it, and it's fine. It makes them happy. So sure. Will you drop a contract, please, so that I can sign it? We can confirm on the 10 gold.
Yeah, she's like, absolutely. You don't have to pay until you pick it up. It's not a big deal. She goes, is this the one? The one?
It is the one.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Be careful.
She's very interested in this, and she's very excited about it. And they get the dragon's head and pull it into the Farmers Guild.
And I have a contract in my hand.
Yep, she gives you a receipt to take care of these things.
Thank you.
And yeah, so that's a done deal.
Checkity check mark.
Yep.
All right, I go looking for my little wizard friend who's crazy pants.
He comes pulling up while you're talking to. Yeah, because he was just to the west of you.
There he is. Hey, Rumpelstiltskin. That's your new name. I'm calling you that now.
Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're in town?
Make some more gold. Find some wheat that we can turn into that. You gonna steal any children?
You're muted, I think.
Oh, weird. I had some good material there. Anyway, lost into
the ether.
We can go back. I think we can go back. I think we need to get back. I'm afraid that we're going to go back and see Ollie flying over the corpses of all of our friends.
I am not worried about that. But I feel you. That's fine. We'll go back.
Or things will have taken a weirder turn. I just want to get back and be able to be aware of what's.
I agree. We need to watch them very carefully. We can't leave them alone for very long.
So I think we could go. If you want to try to raise some money, I'm sure we can think of some stuff to do for the townspeople. But otherwise, let's get
Other
back.
than grabbing a drink at the pub, I have no other desire to stay in this town.
All right, we'll go and get one drink at the pub we originally hosted us over at Minhai Manor. Wait, so Minhai Manor that's
the mayor's town. That's the mayor's.
Right, no. The bar we originally sorry,
You've been to 2 of the bars here in town.
The basement with the rats where I stole the wine.
That's Otari Fishery, but they don't serve drinks there.
I stole wine. Okay.
You did steal some wine, but
so what I suggest we do instead is I pull out the bottle of wine I stole in the very first adventure, and I say, let's just polish this off in the cart on the way back.
That sounds like a fabulous afternoon. We will start the day drinking club.
So we day drink, and we give a small thimble to the horse and start our way back.
He's worth it.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the fish camp and bring you guys back in. You guys come back to the fish camp.
I time it so that I'm in midair when they show up.
You guys pull up, and a lot of good repairs have happened. You can tell that a lot of stuff has been cleaned up. The back door is now functional. The spider guts have been dragged off to an unknown location. The body of the web lurker has been disposed of. Much of the webs in the house have been dealt with. Some of the baby spiders have been dealt with.
Okay.
Wendy, did
Amazing.
you say steal children?
It's Rumpelstiltskin reference.
Oh, because Rumpelstiltskin was a gnome.
Oh.
Okay.
But I mean, we can. Like, do we know where any are?
Oh, I think Slunkoff is on baby spider duty.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. I
Battling
love it.
around.
Yeah, that's a good idea. There are a lot of spiders in the dining room and in the room Brond crashed in. Getting them out of Brond's room is probably easier. That room is slowly getting, workable. All the other bedrooms are cleaned up nicely. The back door is now able to be secured and closed. You guys feel pretty confident that, giant rats aren't going to sneak into your house and murder you in your sleep.
Well, they don't go in the smokehouse, so.
Okay, so you're going to set up your cauldron in the
I'm gonna
smokehouse?
set up the cauldron using Scoot's directions on how all this is supposed to work.
Right.
And start brewing. I don't know if it requires fire or if it's entirely magic, but we're figuring it out and we're kind of working on that. We spend the rest of our afternoon setting up the cauldron and we'll see if it can cook on its own while we go do stuff. We'll figure it out. So I work with Scoot and put all the stuff in the cauldron to set it up in the smokehouse nicely and start working on minor healing potions.
Okay, that sounds good. Ollie disappears for a while and goes and flies around and does some stuff. You're not really sure what. You guys have a productive day. Your house is better. You have potions brewing. Is there anything else anyone wants to do today?
I figure if there's any time left after their pairs, Trick might venture off a little bit to see if there's anything he could hunt for food.
You are near the forest, but there's a large kind of rocky area kind of going up right behind you, right behind where this is on the beach. But if you kind of go down the road a little bit, you can get into the forest. If you're gonna produce try to do hunting, I think there are rules for that, but I don't know them off the top of my head.
Uh-huh.
Let me see.
I think we could just do a survival type thing, check or something, I guess. If you want to.
Let's see.
We might yell at us or whoever.
Supplementary hunting. No, that's something else.
Nope.
Check hunt and gather.
Okay. Hunt and gather. Okay, you spend 2 hours gathering ingredients. This supplements the food from subsisting with additional ingredients you can use to cook basic or special meals.
Oh, I don't have hunting lore, so never mind. Or survival check, never mind.
Yeah, it's trained in survival. There's also a subsist option, which is trying to produce food and shelter for yourself.
Mhm.
So you could do a subsist check to see if you get some basic food. And then do a hunt and gather check to get more stuff.
Oh, no, that's supposed to be private. No.
That's fine.
Oh, it's a GM only. Well,
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so your subsisting works. You get enough food. Let's see. You find enough food to subsist you, and since you're not searching for shelter, I'm going to give you find basically food for 2 people out in the woods.
Okay.
And then if you want to do hunt and gather, you can do that as well.
Would that just be another survivor roll?
Yes.
Okay. Blind GM. There we go.
Okay, that is going to do well. You get A number of base ingredients equal to the zone's DC. I'm going to say it's a DC 3. And if you'll roll D4. So you get a total of 5 special ingredients for preparing food that you can add to your pantry. I'm assuming you guys cleaned up the pantry and all that kind of stuff and got your kitchen all cleaned up. I'll actually spend some time editing the map here to make it look clean for next week.
I think Bron said there was a cleaned version in the Discord, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, there is?
Well, I've got like a incarnate version that I can make it however we want it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
There's also cleaned up versions on the interwebs I found.
Excellent.
So, but if you want to do it, you can, Wes. It's your game. But
Yeah,
I was just
I'm
saying.
fine with
like,
whatever. I don't care. You guys can make up the map if you want to. It is your space. Okay, so I'm gonna assume you guys make food for the night with the with stuff that you've got on hand, plus the stuff that Trick brings back from his trip. And you guys eat some food and have a good night. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Do you guys want to try to kill any crocodiles?
I don't know. I think I'm convinced that why are we bloodthirsty for the crocodiles? Number one, the mouse and frogs seem to not understand why we would kill it, and number two, they're stone cold murderers. So like I don't know.
Look, man, if we think
It hasn't killed us yet. I think
fine.
I think we draw a line in the sand, and if it kills one of us, we have to kill the crocodile.
Okay.
I think
Makes sense.
we said because then it's drawn first blood, and a movie of that name seems to have taught me that means that we get to take revenge.
Okay. Is anybody gonna try to see the crocodiles or anything? Are you guys gonna?
Ooh.
Have I ever seen I don't know if I've seen a crocodile. You think I've seen a crocodile like living in Jean Moray and?
I mean,
being
yeah,
on a
you've
boat?
come a long way.
Yeah, I don't. They're crocodiles.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah,
common.
I've seen plenty of crocodiles.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I kind of want to sit out on our front porch, like, as the sun's setting, and like, I'm out there with
Okay.
some wine and
Yep.
rations. Just kinda
As
chilling.
the sun starts to set, a couple of crocodiles kind of climb up onto the shore near the boat. You notice one of them kind of, hold on, wait. I hate it when I have too many selected. One of them kind of comes over and sniffs around and starts chewing on the old centipede pieces that are over there.
Can I do a nature or perception or anything to see if they're?
I don't recommend getting down off of the porch, Calliope.
Oh, I'm not. Like, I mean, from where I am. Oh,
Yeah.
you're not Calliope. So how big are they? Are they like?
They're huge. Or no, they're large. They're large, not huge.
Large. That's still pretty fucking big.
Yeah. Yeah. These are some big old crocodiles.
I'm gonna do a blind nature check just to see if I know anything about them. I got shit nature, so probably not, but I'm impressed by these big ass lizards.
They are big lizards, and they are definitely prime of their species.
Bronda doesn't. He lifts his feet up that are dangling off the porch here a little bit. Lifts them up and just kind of puts his hand on the sheath of his or the handle of his sword as he's sitting there, but doesn't do anything other than that.
They don't seem too concerned about you guys as long as you're on the porch.
And Trick, I think I've came up with this idea, but I haven't implemented it yet. He's got like a book
Yeah.
full of animal facts that are 100% wrong.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, crocodiles, they were once big dinosaurs, and then they got stepped on. Now they're all flat.
Does the book have a name yet?
Yes, it is like passed down generation to generation.
Is it Ranger Trick? I hope it's Ranger Trick.
No, because it's like his grandfather's book. No, I didn't write a name down yet. Darn.
Okay, so they spend the night on the beach, and when you guys get up the next morning, they're no longer there. And it's festival day, and you guys hear horns coming across the water. It is a day of celebration.
Oh God. Do the horns wake us up?
No. You just hear them if you go outside.
All right, well,
I'm excited for the day, and I've made sure my
it'll
gun
be
is
great.
extra shiny. So
Okay.
It'll be great. What is can we should we ask Ollie to come to the festival?
Sure.
I just feel like that's Ollie's thing.
Okay. Ollie is very excited about the idea of going into town.
Yeah, let's do it. I want to see how this plays out. This might either resolve our Ollie issue.
Yeah.
Or Ollie issue or your Ollie issue.
Oh no, I mean our. Everybody has expressed to me privately that they hate Ollie. So.
Flunkoff does not like Ollie. He keeps on trying to catch him.
Or don't trust Ollie. So I think we should ask Ollie. I don't know. I'm feeling bad about talking to people right now. I think somebody should approach Ollie. Somebody who maybe Calliope, since Calliope has been sleeping with Ollie, about going into town for the festival.
Calliope?
Or somebody muted. Or AFK.
Oh, I think she's asleep.
Or Braun.
Do you want to
or somebody charisma-y. Somebody a little more...
Do you want to invite... Calliope, do you want to invite Ollie to come to town with you for the festival?
Hang on. I would love to do that because yeah, cuteness. Let's bring him.
Do you want me to run you for the day? Do you want to go to sleep?
I might need you to do that.
Okay.
I had next to no sleep last night, and I am fading.
Yeah, that is understandable. You're welcome to stick around as long as you want, and whenever you're ready to go, I will run you after that.
Okay. I'm going to try to make it another 20 minutes to 10 o'clock.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Okay, so are you guys loading up in the cart and heading back to town?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and activate.
Is Ollie coming or not?
Yes, Ollie is
Okay, Ollie's all about it. Yeah,
so
good,
excited and sits on Wendy's shoulder as you guys go into town, and we're going to head back.
We're going to a festival.
We're going to go back to Otari. Now, you guys are coming into town, and there is all kinds of stuff going on. Hold on, let me pull everybody in here. There and there. And where did Zamazippy go? Did you? There you
I
are.
put it.
Who am I? I'm missing Kupiri. That's it. Okay. So you guys come into town, and there is, and I'll basically let you guys try to figure out what it is you want to do. Again, this is a town of about 1,200 people, and this is a big shindig. And there is stuff going on all over the place. If there is any location that you want to go to, just tell me about it, and I'll tell you what's going on there.
Just want to go see if I can tell like where the main hub of activity is and kind of head that way or towards that.
There is stuff going on all over town. Every single location has things going on in it.
I say we just see what's happening as we walk in and be like, hey, Galentine deliveries, what's happening here? And of course, go back and see our friend Ren.
Oh, okay, I'll stay with the group. I'll walk with them.
Okay.
Hello, Galentines.
Doop, 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 doop.
Big.
Okay.
Question.
Over at let me see. Why am I having trouble finding this?
It's a
Okay.
delivery service, so I don't-
Galentine's has that big area in the back where there's a bunch of where they keep their horses for their deliveries and everything like that, and they've set up a archery contest in the back there, and they say in about an hour they're going to be doing an archery contest, and the winner gets a prize.
Trick is all about it.
Yep.
So am I. I'm amazing at archery. I gotta read his spell description.
I shut down a dragon.
You did.
I think this is has your name all over it too.
So Galentine's delivery is run by, and I gotta remember the name, Olio. What's the name?
Oleoria.
Yes. And they do regular deliveries to and from the surrounding areas, including a lot of the lumber camps, Absalom. This is a central point for stuff.
Do we see her?
Yes, Alorio Galentine is a human. I don't think I have an image for her.
You do. It's if you double click the
there she is. Yes.
Name anyway.
There. Aloria Galentine. And she is a fairly stern, it's just for knowledge's sake, she's a ranger. And she's very excited to be running the
I think, yeah,
archery contest.
we would be BFFs. She looks like my friend.
Yeah, you pony girls stick together.
We do. We do. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's up, dude? What's up?
I bet her hair takes 2 hours every morning.
I bet it does too. It's glorious. The right product, though,
Yeah,
Yeah.
go a long way.
it is a lot of hair though.
I'll just kind of talk to her and see if shit, I don't even know what to say. If it wasn't like celebration day, I'd be chatting her up about business, but I guess I'll just kind of be polite. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she is getting things set up for the archery contest in the back, and she's, like I said, she's fairly stern. She's not a big smiler, but you can definitely see the energy in what she's doing. She's very happy to be, and she greets you and she goes, "Hey, are you here for the contest?"
Yes, me and my friends, we are just waiting for things to get going. Do you need a hand with any of the setup? Is there?
She goes, "Why, thank you. Yes, I've had these things in storage since last year, and I haven't been using them much. We've had a really busy season."
That's great. I mean, it's nice to have some downtime, but busy means money. Yeah. Let me give you a hand, though. And I go and help her with the thing stuff for the contest.
You help her kind of move things around a little bit, and she is talking about the Founders Day Festival and how it's a kind of a big deal, and that the only sad thing that she has to deal with is that it's been difficult for her to get business done with all this. First off, a lot of her delivery people don't want to work today, and so it's kind of like this kind of commiseration about about things. But she's pretty entertaining to talk to. Not a real laugh riot, but definitely somebody that is happy to be alive. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
What's the prize?
She goes. She says. It's going to be. What is the prize? She goes. The prize will be 10 gold worth of delivery services.
Oh.
Second place is 5 gold and 2 gold for third place.
It's
Wow,
A gift, it's a gift certificate. God damn it.
Like,
Okay.
like a-
How does it? I ask her how the contest works. Is it accuracy, or number of arrows fired in a certain amount of time, or best trick shot, or what's the?
Each participant will get a chance to hit a target, and then they'll get 3 chances to hit it, and then we'll move it back, and then we'll move it back, and then we'll move it back until there's only one person left.
I see. Well, my way of cheating is not going to work then. That's a shame. Okay, I thank her,
Okay.
and this stuff's very big to move. I don't know about that. I'm gonna kind of linger around the grounds and kind of just watch Brond be Brondy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys don't all have to stay together. If you want to go different ways, you can.
I mean, I will. We can come around. I will probably eventually wander back over to my favorite ruins
Yeah.
and just see, if they're just being neglected for the festival day or if anything new has happened.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Does anybody else want to do anything, or do you want to stick around and wait for the competition?
Trick wants to run in and visit his best friend Carmen.
Okay.
On hand.
Carmen is hosting a knife throwing competition today.
I want to do this too.
But his is only in about 30 minutes. So if you want to compete in his stuff, that'll be before the archery competition.
Wow, good thing you asked, because we don't have a little map telling us what all's going on when. I'm glad you thought of asking about that. We would have missed out.
Do we have a map?
No, you do not.
Oh, okay.
I
was
just
like,
have to tell
did
you
I
things
forget
that are
something?
going on as you. Now you could ask somebody.
Oh, let's. Are there any pamphlets laying around or anything that we could?
No. But if when you talk to Aloria, she says that down in the market, there is a booth set up that's letting people know when everything is going on down in the Otari market.
An information booth, as it were.
Yes.
Mm,
Let's
I,
go there.
yeah. Once I get done. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was gonna offer to run down and find out for the group while we everybody else
Love it. Perfect.
just and
I
I
will
can catch
kill.
up back up with you
Okay.
so we can all kind of.
Okay. So are you going to join in the knife throwing competition? Trick?
I won't. Okay.
And I think you're muted.
Trick.
Or if
Oh, yeah.
did you want to do the knife throwing competition?
Yes.
Did anyone else want to join in?
I mean, I could. I do have knives, but nah, I'm good.
So it's just Trick? Nobody else? Kupiri, are you joining in?
I don't know anything about throwing knives.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so Trick. Carmen gets everything set up, and a bunch of people come in. You see some lumberjacks from out in the nearby lands. You see, I forgot the game pause there. There's a lot of stuff going on, and so he has a couple of targets, big wooden slabs that he set at one end of his blacksmith area, and he has a line drawn in chalk, and the individual people start throwing knives and trying to see how well they can do. So I want you to have 3 rolls to try to hit a DC 16.
Okay. Will they be dex or are they just straight 20s?
Roll with a knife. Do you have a knife?
No.
Okay, then just
If only we had found a knife under a porch or something.
Yeah.
I offered one up.
So just just roll a like. Do you have like a melee attack? Just roll your or no. It would be a.
Same
No,
as short
you-
sword.
Let's see. Do
Attack roll in Pathfinder 2 is the stat plus proficiency and your d20, right?
yeah. So I think
Yeah.
what's your proficiency?
Dex at +4.
Okay, and then
Right.
proficiency
And
is
then you're not trained in dagger or or some of this. we're
Oh,
trying
I
to
don't-
figure out.
no. As a ranger, he's trained in simple weapons. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, great.
So
so
that'd be
4, right? Or
that's plus
2 plus level.
No, why don't I just drag a knife to your
Yeah.
inventory? Here we go. Let's do this. That would be the simplest way to handle this.
That's the only problem with Foundry is that like when you need to like go resort to tabletop mechanics, you're like, oh, I thought it was an attack roll.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Okay, there you go. You now have a throwing knife in your inventory that you may equip and attack with.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna do 3. Boop, boo. Throne.
Okay,
Okay.
you hit. We won't worry about the other two rolls. They move it back. It is now a DC 18.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, +8 on it. Damn, dude, that's great.
They move it back. It is now a DC 20.
Do it.
1. Oof.
Oof.
Okay, that's right. You get 3 rolls.
Here's number 2.
Okay, then focus. You gotta focus.
Okay. Trig closes his eyes, take a deep breath, imagines the target is the juicy boar. No, or a big bear, yeah. 20-arm bear. And he
Oh,
frightened
no.
himself.
Oh, no.
I was gonna say, don't. That's not too far. You went too far with him.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. Okay, you continue to watch the competition. It gets down to like 3 people. They've got the thing, pushed even farther back, and they do their throws, and then it gets down to the final 2, and they compete. Everybody high fives. The winner is somebody that you've never heard of, one of the lumberjacks from out in the woods. And everybody is all excited and having a good time. Amicia runs over and gives some papers to the top 3 winners, and that's that.
Awesome. I am going to hand my character over to you now.
Okay.
Dear.
I will take
And-
care of it.
Awesome.
Bye. Good night.
I would love
Good
to stay,
night.
but I am fading fast. So.
Good night, Wendy.
Wendy.
Love
Good
you.
night. Love
night.
you too. Love you all. Go play well. Be sweet to my character. She loves you.
She'll be fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I-
So Braun goes down and checks out the list of things that are going on today. First off, there are flume fights where people are riding down the Giant's Wheel flume and trying to push each other off the logs as they go down the flume. Reb Churtle, who is the head of Churtle Timber, is doing a chess competition. In anybody who can beat him in chess over at Churtle Manor will win a prize. The goblins that help with the giant wheel are having they've turned the giant's wheel into like a Ferris wheel, and you can ride the wheel around as the water pushes it along. There is going to be a crafting competition later in the day at the Otari market. Vandy Banderdash up at the Dawnflower Library is doing bingo and story time.
Figures.
The Morbilants are doing books and coffee. Mag- the Odd Stories couple.
Oh yeah. Okay, good.
The Magaloy is doing a drinks table to show off some of the fancy potions that she makes. There are some dice competitions going on down at the Otari fishery. There's also a caber toss, an obstacle course that is going to start at the Crook's Nook, a wrestling and boxing competition, and a riddling contest. There are also turtle races, a mushroom hunt, and a music and dance competition.
Too
Are
many
there
tracks.
prizes listed for any of these?
For what you learn is that most of the businesses have offered up a 10 gold coupon
To their business.
for their businesses. The ones that aren't businesses do have prizes for some of their things, but it depends on them. There are also 2 team events during the day. There is a sledge pool that's going up near the forest. Lady Inkelholtz is running that one with the whistle down cutters. And there is also a wild cow milking going on at the Farmers Guild.
First
Oh.
off, red.
Okay.
Second off, Rond is going to go beat up some other guys and wrestle around with folks.
Okay, the wrestling competition you learned is going to be held over at the Otari Garrison. Captain Longsaddle is throwing that, and that's going to be in the early afternoon.
So
I feel like going to a wrestling competition with Captain Longsaddle is going to be a different event than you think.
oh no. I know what kind of.
Wow. How big is this town? There's like 50 tracks of stuff to do.
There's about 20 events, and there are 1,200 people.
Oh my gosh. What a festival.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Is there anything anyone is interested in doing?
So I've wandered. I'm going to presume I haven't seen this sign. I've sort of wandered through it, like rolling my eyes at the festival, and gone over to the ruins of the Thirsty Alpaca,
Okay.
where I had seen some stuff.
Yeah. You saw. You haven't seen anything here.
Oh, I saw you're right, correct. I just was transfixed by the fact they were ruins, and learned the story, I think.
Yes.
And then I saw like a star, like a meteor or something over Rennes at one point,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of just wandered off.
Yes.
But I've gone back to probably the one place in the city where probably nothing is happening, which is the ruins.
It
of
is
the
true. It is
Alpaca.
the ruins are kind of roped off, so that the kids don't go in there and play. Some people did get hurt there.
So I'm going to go through the roped off area and use the opportunity while everybody is out, doing their Coop gift certificate events, and start going and just kind of, I'm going to start detect magic and start wandering through the ruins.
Okay. You give me a survival roll, a blind one maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Or maybe subsist survival. Okay. Blind. You got it.
You are reasonably convinced that there's been some traffic through here.
Interesting.
Not like heavy traffic, not like groups of things, but the way you look at it, people have either been combing through here or looking around in here or something.
Interesting. So I have to take magic running the whole time, and presumably while the city is mostly distracted, I'm going to start combing through myself, using occult knowledge, knowledge of the spirit world, fae, and
Yeah.
all that stuff. I'm really, really good at keeping detect magic up. I threw a recall knowledge in to see
Yeah.
if I see anything of interest with the runs.
No, you don't. You're not detecting any magic in the area, and you don't seem to find anything more curious than the recognition that
I've been picked over already. That's
or
cool.
or that just someone has been through here.
So if it can be assumed that maybe I come across a scheduled event somehow, the thing that would have piqued my interest would be a wild cow milking competition.
Well,
I
that's
think Trick
something
would win him.
that's something that you guys can join in together as a team.
So that may be, as if we assume I maybe wandered off from the ruins, that could be my next destination, wherever it is, or if that was a team event.
It is a team event. There are
Okay, so I will
teams
go
of
start
3 or 4
wandering.
people.
Fine, I'll start wandering the city looking for my compatriots.
I'm in. Braun is
and,
down. Ready to go milk something.
And just let me know when I hook up with people. So
Okay.
Not just wrestlers.
The wild milking competition is going to be shortly before noon. It'll be after the archery tournament if you want to go and do that trick.
Okay.
When is is there an obstacle course?
Yes, the obstacle course is going to be done in the in the midday, like around early afternoon, and that'll be an interesting one. So the people that you talk to about that are very excited about it.
So is it after the milking? Like Otari Con is getting
Yes.
kind of complicated. Okay.
Yes.
Cool,
really,
cool.
I'm just making up these times as I go.
No, I know.
So,
I'm
like,
making a
if
joke.
you
Like,
guys
we're
want to
scheduling-
if we
like
want to
we're
just
downloading the
skip
app.
trying to pretend time, we can go, I want to do this, let's do it. I want to do
Yeah.
this, let's do it.
Do it.
So,
Yeah, there
Okay,
we go.
cool. That's cool. So I'm going to assume I'm wandering, trying to rally the group for wild cow milking while everybody does their individual events.
yes. Okay. So, Trick, do you want to do the archery competition?
Yeah.
Okay. So, DC 16. You want to do bow this time?
So how far away is the first target? Because there's the volley rules.
Don't. We're just going to go straight attack.
Okay.
We're going to simplify this.
1.
Okay, you hit. They go around. About a quarter of the people are eliminated. Second round. DC 18.
Oh.
There's 1. There's 2.
Okay, there you go.
There you
You
go.
make it. About another quarter of the people are eliminated. Now it's DC 20.
There's 1. Yeah.
Excellent. Good shot. Okay. You're down to about 5 people. And it is time for you to do another roll. DC 22.
1. 2. No.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Clear, empty head,
Yep. No.
feel in the
less-
wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Left
know,
arms.
licking
don't-
his finger,
no,
holding
no
up.
20 arm bear.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the bear.
hero
Oh,
point?
God damn it.
Hero
I-
point?
It's my mea culpa. I mentioned the bear. Sorry.
Yeah. Hero point.
Oh, yes.
Just right click on it and re-roll.
Right click and re-roll and keep the new result.
Or something.
Oh
Still
no!
not
Oh, Trick! You get a little you get knocked out. It gets up to the DC 24. All that's left are 3 people. They play it out. It goes really well. The winner is one of the riders from Galentine's Deliveries, and everything. Everybody's really happy and has a good time. And that's that. Anybody want to do anything?
Trick is a little bummed out, but he's trying to, keep it together.
I want to.
Yeah,
see
good
this obstacle
job.
course,
Hooray.
Okay.
Obstacle course.
but I'm willing to wait until after the milking.
It's okay if you're not fresh for the milking. I feel like the obstacle course fulfills a lot of different aspects of destiny for tonight's adventure.
Okay.
'Cause
So-
it'll probably involve jumping.
So we'll go ahead and do the obstacle course. So this is held in honor of Otari Elvishti. He was like a swashbuckler, and one time he led a whole squad of demon assassins on a chase over the rooftops of Absalom to distract them while his allies dealt with a cult of Lamashtu. And there's actually a song about it. And what this is there's going to be a series of obstacles, and you've got to retry if you fail, and it'll tell you like where you are in the order of things. So the group gets very excited, and they go up to the north part of the town, right near the bridge, and there are a bunch of logs roped off in the stream there, and everyone gets lined up in front of the logs. You're going to have to run across some uneven logs. Then you're going to have to go down the loading flume, which is over there on the right. Not the log flume, which has the water in it, but the loading flume is the wooden bit that goes down from the giant's wheel to the ocean. Once you get down the loading flume, you're going to have to swim to the pier, and then you're going to have to literally climb up onto the rooftops and leap across them until you get to the market square, and then you've got to dodge a bunch of things that are being thrown by children. Are you ready?
I guess.
Sure, let's do it.
Who else competing?
Yeah, Braun wants in on this as well. Actually, this sounds like a good way to break your neck.
Yes.
I'll watch.
Okay, so the person running it goes, on your mark, get set, go. Now, you've got 3 checks you can do for getting across the logs: acrobatics, reflex, or perception. So give me a roll of one of those things.
What's reflex?
Sorry. It's over there on the left side of your character.
A reflex save,
Yeah.
basically.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Reflex.
Public
save.
or blind roll?
We can do public. I'm not really all that worried about it.
Yay, you did great.
Okay.
Trick is dunked in the water.
Oh, mine was not. There we go.
Okay.
Look at that.
So Trick needs to roll again on that. Braun and Kupiri move ahead. Trick, do you want to roll again?
Oh, you got to stay focused.
Oh no, that's 2. You're gonna have to do a third one. Oh no!
At
Trick.
this point, Trick just like grabs a log and floats down the river.
I try to use prestidigitation to conjure up a small stick to nudge the log over to the side to the riverbank.
These logs are locked in a little
Oh.
rack, so that you
okay,
have to jump across.
Well then, yeah, we'll sit. Trick will sit. I'll sit beside Trick and watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trick gives up.
Okay, so Brond and Kupiri go. Wait, where's Brond? Here, get up here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so
It should be noted that Kupiri jumps across the log.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was waiting for that.
okay, so
Now
you
have to
guys
dodge some carts.
go running down the road after getting across with the logs. Okay, and then you have to come over here to. They have a little bridge set up across there, and you get over to the loading flume. So, Now you need to roll acrobatics, athletics, or crafting.
Wow, I have all of those.
Okay, you make it, Brond.
Oh, well. Woohoo. Damn, how athletic.
Okay.
Nice.
Man, you guys are kicking ass. So you guys run down the logging flume, okay? And then you have to jump into the ocean seawater and swim over to the pier. For this, I need athletics, nature, or survival. Brond, killing it. Kupiri, killing it. You guys are both doing great. You swim over to the pier and then go running over here to the buildings. At this point in time, they have you climb up the buildings. I need either acrobatics or athletics.
Does this count as a natural surface?
No. These are buildings. They are not natural surfaces.
It had to happen.
Oh,
Okay, so Kupiri fails and falls behind a little bit. Brond keeps going. Kupiri, do you want to try again?
Yep.
Okay. High save. You fail again.
One more try.
Yep.
yeah. Hero point it if you have to. After your third one.
Nope, I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, really? Oh, frog.
Um,
You hang with us.
so-
we
so-
hang together.
So,
The short people root the tall person on.
so Brond climbs up onto the buildings and begins. Oh, pardon me. Brond climbs down off of the buildings. Sadie, what are you doing? Over at Market Square, there are a bunch of kids who are singing the song that was written about Otari running from the demon assassins.
Wait, are we supposed to steal children?
No, that was the other
Okay,
adventure.
gotcha.
Yes.
So the kids have these buckets with these dye-covered balls in them, and they're throwing them at the people who are running through the market. Right now, Brond is in front. Brond is
pulls out his smoking sword and has no.
So now I need you to do either perception, reflex, or stealth.
Oops, sorry.
Holy crap! Brond kills it. Comes running in first place by a mile, dodging all of the little balls that get thrown at him. And everybody cheers. A bunch of other people come in. About 10 people in total finish the entire race. Everybody's exhausted because you ran basically all around the town. Yinya's Mara is running this event and awards you 10 gold worth of credit at the Crook's Nook.
Okay.
And she says, in chat it says Trick claps sarcastically.
Wow. Ron goes to give Kapuri a high five.
Oh yeah, absolute.
Kapuri is nowhere around. Oh.
Kupiri comes up behind and absolutely gives you a high five, 100%.
Hold on just a second. I lost my little sheet. I gotta find it. The Yin Yasmera kind of leans over while giving you the prize and says, we need to talk. You asked me if I had a job. I've got something. I'm worried about my boys. I need your help.
All right. I'm running a little I've got a bit of a runner's high or whatever the fuck. And yeah, I'll be there in a minute. And
well, no, it's obvious that she's talking. She says, come by later tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
With the way she said it, I thought she
Yeah.
won like it was
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. No. It's for much
Okay.
later.
I'm
Okay.
sure she's not
Alright.
going to reward us in gift certificates.
Yeah.
So you now have 10 gold worth of credit for the Crook's Nook. Is there
Oh,
anything
nice
else anyone
job.
wants to do?
I am personally fixated on the wild cow milking.
Okay. Do you guys want to
So,
wander over and do that one?
Yeah.
I think
I
we
do
should.
want to box and wrestle though.
Yes.
So, whenever that is.
Yes.
I don't know which was going to take more energy. You should probably do the one that you need more energy on first. Maybe you should go ahead and
Well,
wrestle.
probably might ought to rest a little bit before going to wrestle.
Look,
You think wild cow milking is going to
Brond
be
is a
wrestle?
beast. So
I see. Well, let's go. Yeah, let's go milk some cows, and then we'll watch you wrestle.
Okay. Do the four of you guys want to compete in this?
I don't know what it even. I don't know what it means. Therefore I definitely want to do it because I'm not sure what is involved.
Okay. So we're going over to the Farmers Guild up here in the middle of town,
Oh,
just south of Rajani Street, the little
Yeah.
barrel. So there is a lot of laughter at this event. This is obviously the height of a lot of people's festival because it is so stupid. They have managed to capture about 20 wild cows. Okay. They give each of you a rope, a bottle, and 5 minutes. And
That's worth
the
my life.
team that can bring back the most milk wins.
a rope, a bottle, and 5 minutes.
Yes. So what you're going to do for this event is you're going to roll dice 3 times. Okay.
How long before the event do we get there?
Oh, you get there a good 10 minutes early.
Oh, I didn't take it. No, I can't. How does spell preparation work? It's in the morning. I've probably already prepared my spells technically.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
What is it's not refocus. There's something you can do though if you want to learn a new spell. But I mean, you probably think that casting spells in a competition against villagers would be looked at pretty badly.
if you get
That's
caught.
not a yeah. If you get caught, an animate rope would be useful. But okay, a rope, a bottle, and 5 minutes.
Yes.
That
Now-
is-
What you're going to do is you're going to roll once with nature, once with survival, and once with athletics, unless you can think of a better skill to use and explain it to me. So you're going to run one with one of each of those and then take the average of it.
All right.
what?
Instead of
I'm not. So probably not surprisingly, that's not what I have in mind.
What do you
So
want to
what
do?
is it? What is the objective? Is to get the most
To get
milk
the
out of
most
cow?
milk in your can, in your bottle, and your team will bring their milk over and fill up and measure how much milk all of you got together.
I see.
So it
So-
was nature, athletics, and survival. Are the
Yes.
3. But we
Yes.
can.
But if you can
Convince
think
you
of a
otherwise.
better stat to use and an explanation for why you would use it, you can replace any or all of them.
So what I'm considering doing, I'm just gonna have to say it so you can tell me whether it's gonna be too far afield or what.
Yeah.
Is that what I want to do? And playing it for comedic value to the crowd.
Yeah.
Is I want to sleep a cow and then mage hand all of its milk out into my bottle,
Wow.
and then maintain eye contact with 2 selected crowd members.
I'd like to volunteer as a crowd member.
Now, are you going to tell anyone you're going to do this?
No.
Okay.
Are we all milking the same cow, or do we all?
No, there's
different?
there. As a matter of
get your
fact,
own cow.
like
What the
some of the
hell?
cows are going to be very wild, and are going to try to get away from you.
Yeah, that's why you sleep the cow. I don't. This
Yeah.
is not rocket science.
Yeah.
So I was going to recommend, instead of nature, do stealth for me.
Okay.
And instead of survival, do intimidate. And I'm just going to fucking stare down this cow. And then,
Well, that's one thing you could do is you might be able to stare down the cow while one of your teammates milks it. I think it would be difficult to
there's
keep
no-
eye contact and milk at the same
No,
time.
I got it. I have my own thing going on.
let it happen,
you do your
Wes.
you
Let
do
it
your stuff.
happen.
Like let a
Okay.
you have a rat, you have a mouse, and a frog.
Yeah.
To participate in that sort of thing.
So I'm going to give you, as one of your roles, okay, I'll give you Arcana +2 for the sleep and the mage hand.
Are these all? How do these cows look?
They're wild. These are wild
No, I mean, I'm
cows.
looking for physical.
Um,
description.
they're
He wants to know how hard he is while he does it.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry,
Are they-
family broadcast. I
I-
apologize.
It's maybe not wrong, but we'll see.
Yeah.
What are the, so what I want to do? Well, anyway, let me know when it's my time, and then we'll see.
well, no. It's all
If
going to be
you're
at
gonna
once.
do.
They're going to
Okay,
let
great.
everybody go, which
Okay.
means also, like, there's going to be people competing for the cows that you guys are individually looking at.
That, as far as I know, if my nature knowledge tells me there are multiple teats,
Yes, there are.
so it's fine. I can share. It's fine. It'll all work out fine.
Okay. So, everybody, so I've told you can take one of those 3 stats, Zoloft, and you can replace it with Arcana +2.
But I would like to cast sleep.
I know.
Can I do that?
Yes, you can, but at the same time, you're competing against other people, and I'll explain it in a minute. So that's going to be one of your roles, is going to be Arcana +2.
Roger that. Okay.
You have Arcana, right?
No, I'm a cult.
Okay, well then go Occult +2.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be a huge fucking roll. Great.
Yeah.
Um,
Does anybody
Okay.
else want to replace any stats with anything?
If
Kupiri believes in competing in the spirit of the competition and will be doing exactly what is expected of him.
Okay.
Trick would like to rush
yes.
to get the cow he wants,
Okay.
like the biggest cow. So could I use the acrobatics to vault myself and jump ahead of everybody?
Yes, I think that you
Okay.
could.
And then I think I will see the cow, and then I'll sneak up on it and grab its teats. So do a stealth roll.
Okay. Yeah, because they never can tell when someone's milking them.
No.
But it's
You're
okay.
good enough.
I will
Depends
take
on
it.
the cow, yeah.
Okay, and then I'll use survival as my third.
Okay. There you go. Does anybody else want to replace any stats? Okay. So, the race begins and everybody goes running out into this area of the farming guild. Meanwhile, Zoloft puts one of the cows to sleep, which is really ironic. And
Were you working for the? Was that? Oh, that's beautiful.
and he starts using Mage Hand to milk the cow. At
Right.
first, people in the audience are like, "Oh, what?" But then you notice some of the other people go over and take some of the other teats that aren't being Mage Handed and start
Yes.
milking them as well.
That's fine. I accept it.
Yes.
Brian wants
I'm trying to play it up. I'm trying to make this I'm looking at the crowd with a cheeky grin.
Right. And that's just
Not
it. The
going
fact
everywhere.
that other people can milk the same cow has
Right.
made it humorous, and and the spirit kind of lifts a little bit.
Right. But the mage hand itself is brawny and dexterous.
I don't think it's a physical hand. I don't think you can see it.
Yeah. Oh, you cannot.
Ron
you
just
can't
going
see
to come
it?
over and push them away, though. like hold them back.
No, you can't strong arm other people in the competition. You can't
Yeah,
do
play
that.
by the rules. What the hell?
Yeah.
Apparently. Sorry.
Okay, so Braun, which role will you like to do first?
I'll do athletics.
Okay.
My strong one first.
Oh no.
Well done. Okay. So you go
here's
running
your point.
out, but then you trip over some cow shit. Okay?
Yeah, right in the cow patty.
And you land on the ground and other people kind of go tromping over you and you lose your bottle for a little bit in all the hubbub. Trick, you make your first roll.
All right, I'm gonna do acrobatics. I'm gonna like vault and kind of like slide over one cow.
Yes.
Kind of like Beastie Boys sabotage music video style.
Okay. Okay, you do all right. You slide over one of the cows and get on the other side, but you aren't really ahead of the other of the front lines. You're kind of there with it. And Kupiri, what would you like to do?
I am running with athletics.
Are you sure you're not going to leap into the middle?
I am
it's a
leaping with
wait,
athletics. Let's see.
And you do leap very, very well. You hop over a good chunk of the cows, and you manage to get over in the back where there are very few competitors. Okay. Zoloft, you are milking away. Which other stat would you like to use for your milking? Maybe nature?
I
To see whether you know how to milk a
nothing
cow in
natural
the
about
first
it.
place?
Yeah, I guess nature is probably the best. All right, let me roll it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nature. My God, sorry, my client is doing something weird. All right, nature. Do I get any modifiers
No.
for it being a? Okay.
Your modifiers were on that first
That
roll.
was a fast answer.
I gave you your best score and a bonus.
Wow.
You have milked. You know exactly what to do to get the most milk out of this cow.
Historian, yeah.
Okay,
Good.
and you're going. You are milking like no one has milked before.
I look surprised at myself, honestly.
Okay, Braun, what are you doing when you pull yourself up off the ground with the poo on your shoes?
I'm gonna. Am I able to use my intimidate instead of the survival?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go over and I'm going to try to intimidate
You could also
one of the cows.
You could also intimidate some of the other people to get them away from a particular cow.
All of a sudden I can strong arm.
Well, no, that's like
I don't
glaring
know.
at people is one thing.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll glare at people.
Oh, that looks exciting.
There you go. So you look over at some people that have found a particularly, ample cow. Yes, and you growl at them, and they kind of back away and find another cow.
All right.
Okay, Trick, what do you do?
So I'm going to find the biggest cow in my vicinity, and I'm gonna sneak up on it, and kind of like weave my way through the other people.
Okay.
So this will be my stealth roll.
Yeah.
Not thievery. I'm not stealing other people's milk.
That's not bad. Okay.
Pretty stealthy.
Kupiri, what are you doing?
I mean.
All right, so I assume there's some prime cows right near me.
Yes.
All right.
You pick one out.
What are the other skill checks?
You got nature, survival, and athletics.
Nature, survival, and athletics. Well, I'm gonna just kind of keep the momentum going with another athletics check.
No, you need to do one of each of them.
Damn, I thought I could get away with it. All right, I will use what little knowledge I know of cows to decide how to proceed with a nature check.
Okay. You are reasonably confident that you are like, this is how you milk a wild cow. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Zoloft, what are you doing now?
I feel like I've peaked. Is my bottle full?
You've got a lot of milk in your bottle, and some of the
It's
other
like-
people are using the other teats from the sleeping cow. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where to go from here. Like the mage hand is still doing it. Is there milk still coming out? Am I mechanically required to make another check now?
Yes.
Which is what?
It needs to be either survival or athletics.
I see.
Because you did nature last, right? Yes.
Correct. Oh, so I'll make my survival check
Okay.
first. Let's do that. That'll be great.
There you
Okay.
go. That's not a bad roll.
So, I just try to top the bottle off, and then I have the mage hand's not visible. I don't know why I thought it was visible. That changes the whole vibe. And then I will use my wait. Where is it? One moment. I reach to my fucking god. What is it? What is that item? Well, what's my item? The little skull pendant. Hand of the Mage.
Yeah.
I reach into my vest and pull the mummified elf hand out and activate it. And
Okay.
command the second mage hand to begin double teating the cow.
That's not something that you can do. You can't have two active at once. Because you got to concentrate on it, remember?
I know, but I thought I could have it for 6 seconds. 6 seconds of.
No, because I thought about it and I'm like,
Okay.
once you cast the second one, at most you get 2 seconds.
That's a shame.
Okay.
So instead, I made
You can
my
use it to
survival check.
deliver the bottle to the
Yeah,
thing.
Is the bottle topped off now with that survival check?
I mean, it's
Like,
got a
like-
good bit of milk in it, but you haven't topped it
Yeah,
off.
so
You got 5 minutes worth
I
of
take it
milking,
back.
not an hour.
I feel really good about it. I feel like it was amazing,
Yeah.
and I try to rouse the cow for my last action.
Okay. Okay.
So I use the mage hand to punch the cow in its face.
The cow goes "Rrr, rrr," and slowly starts getting up. Okay.
People scatter. Okay, good.
So, Trick,
Roll initiative.
Trick, what are you doing?
I'm going to, as I'm milking the cow, I'm gonna pat my journal. It's like, does my journal have any wisdom about cows that I can use? I'm gonna do a survival check.
You could do a recall knowledge to see if you remember anything in the book that's.
Well, I was just gonna do a survival because I'm trained in it. so-
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do it. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah. You got
Yeah,
a
I
nice.
remember like one teat, like if the cow's standing up, it's like leftmost teat gives the most milk. So I worked that one especially hard. Again, it's probably fake information, but it happens to help right now.
Okay,
I'll
so
go for
you
it.
you have completed your run.
Not bad.
Brond, what are you doing as your last action?
All right, so I wanted to use stealth instead of nature. Is there any way, like, I could maybe stealth some milk out of somebody else's jug, or is that too interference?
I mean,
or-
if you got caught, I think it would be bad. It would be. You're not supposed
right,
to
you're
mess
right,
with the
you're
other
right.
players.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can maybe,
You could try to stealth and sneak in on someone's teats that's
Yeah,
hard being milked
that's
by
what I'll
somebody
do.
else. Yeah.
someone who looks like they have a rather voluptuous cow in
Yeah.
hand, if
Yeah.
you will.
Pathfinder is a family game.
I'm gonna say,
20
Okay. Yeah, you managed to sneak over and milk one of the cows, and you're doing great. So there you go. And last but not least, we have Kupiri. What are you doing for your last action?
Again, playing it by the book here. Gonna make my survival check and attempt to get milk into the bottle.
Okay. You do. You get some milk into the bottle, and you take your stuff over. You guys head over to your to where they've got this like station for measuring how much milk you got, you know, and every team has their own little cylinder, and they kind of fill it up, and then they do the big judging. And hold on, let me do the math here. And you guys kill it. Let's see, hold on. 28, 22, 32, 38, 48, 56, 60. You guys kill it. You guys get probably 3/4 of the cylinder filled up, and the next team behind you only has a little more than half.
Yeah.
Nice.
Everybody's clapping and they're laughing and having a good time, and it's a hoot, and you guys get clapped on the back. Jail High Stepper gives you a 10 gold coupon to the Farmers Guild. Everybody is laughing at what happened. It's a good time. You guys are, and then Jail kind of steps over to you. Oh God, what's your name? Zoloft. And is like, that was so cheating, but the crowd liked it, so we're gonna let it go.
I have Scoot come out and go like, you know, like use 4 of the centipede hands. Go
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I laugh. It was great. Good.
So
Thanks for
well
the-
done. You guys did great in the milking competition.
We need to find how to get the YouTube video of this into the furry community. I think it'd do really well.
Guys, I think adventure over. We're not
Yeah,
gonna
I
top
know.
that,
That's
right?
like
We retired
We
as
gotta.
local celebrities.
We need to watch Braun wrestle now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yes.
and
yes.
also, I think that guys are looking at I think maybe we should participate in the Crow's Cask and maybe the Blades for Glades events. I mean, I know they're just
Yeah,
gift
I mean,
certificates.
yeah.
But
Well,
10
Blades
gold.
Blades for Glades was the knife throwing competition.
Oh, well, fuck them. And Crow's Casks. Yeah, which I already said.
Which is it drinking? Was it a drinking thing? What
Uh,
were they doing? A drink tasting or like a
let's
drink
see.
stealing?
tasting or something, yeah.
yeah, I think it was a.
I cast sleep.
Where did it go? This is like 8 pages long, so you'll have to excuse me.
Hold on. I'm putting this in chat. Just gonna need to get it out of my. Oh boy. Okay.
Basically, she's just doing. She doesn't have a competition. Hers is just kind of a sampling thing, where she's having people try silly potions, and she also has a lot of non-alcoholic drinks. So the kids are having a really good time there too.
Oh, it's kids track. Okay.
Yeah, it's kids track.
Well, let's go. Let's wrestle and then see where the day takes us.
Okay.
I'm not gonna wrestle. I know better.
You know better.
I've already used sleep.
Mhm.
The frog is absolutely into wrestling. Let's do it.
Okay. Let me find.
Do we get to keep the milk?
Yeah, how does the milk taste?
Yeah, that's an amazing question.
No, they're keeping the milk and they're selling it. That's how they're paying for the thing.
I would like to taste a little bit, just as a.
I would
new
like
experience.
to just borrow from them 10
just a
gold
little
worth
sip.
of milk, since
10
we get-
gold worth of milk.
Did we get a 10 gold certificate each, or
No,
altogether?
as the group.
Okay, I vote we use that for the dragon head.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
probably a good idea.
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
that's
Yeah.
okay.
that's perfect.
Exciting.
I mean, that's perfect. I'm
Um,
for it.
Okay, so
Calliope also
over
agrees.
at the Tari garrison, you guys come up and you meet Captain Longsaddle. Let me,
Yeah, we do.
let me pull him up.
Yeah, pull him up.
Yep, there you
A lot of air quotes.
there is Captain Longsaddle. He is about as military as you would suspect. He is intense, high-strung, he curses a lot, and he is very dedicated to his work. He is the captain of the guard, but you can tell that this afternoon he's had a little bit to drink, and so he's being a little more loud and boisterous than usual. And he is getting everybody organized for the wrestling competition, and greets you all. Gentlemen, come on in! Come on in!
Thank you. Good to see you, Captain.
Very good to see you too. Are you the guys who did the thing under the fishery?
We are. Where's our? Whoa.
You're talking about the milking.
Yeah, Trick. Yeah, we've got Kupiri and Trick and Zoloft here. Like, yeah, man, they rocked it.
He's like, gentlemen, that's amazing. He goes. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy to be captain of the guard, but I'm not happy to be fighting dragons within the city streets. So I really appreciate what you did there. Are any of you competing in the wrestling competition?
That's what we're here for.
Says, oh, good. This is going to be great. I've got 10 gold pieces for the winners. I've got 5 gold pieces for second place and 2 gold pieces for third place. This is one of my favorite competitions this week. I've got a lot of the guards that are going to be going in, though, and I keep them in good shape, so you better be ready.
So what I would like to do is, while we're walking into the arena, go behind Brond and kind of put my hand on his back, and I want to try to maintain Nudge Fate through the entire contest to give him a small +1 edge. So
I knew it was going to be the second you touched me.
I don't know if you would allow it, because it's really like a +1 status bonus if it would change it from a success to a failure. But kind of what you're doing is you're comparing a bunch of rolls.
Yes.
So I don't know if you'll allow it to be like a flat +1 or whatever, but I'm going to try it anyway.
I'll allow it. I'm going to go ahead and allow it.
Because I'll put it in the chat. So basically, normally, the rule as written is that it changes failure or success categories.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes.
So, you don't have to even reveal if it works, but that's what I try as I go in.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a best of 5 athletics check. Okay?
Well, actually, and who else competing though?
It's just Braun, right?
No, I thought Kupiri was going to.
I'm muted. Yeah, I wanted to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so let's do Braun first. You're gonna fight 3 increasingly different opponents, and we're gonna basically best of 5 to see who wins the round. Okay, so. My first. Why have I got you selected? That's not.
I was gonna say that was my first. My 19 plus 8 athletics.
No. So we've got a 24 for your first round with your competitor, Brond.
I. Oh.
Okay, so you lose the first round. You got a 12 for the second round. Okay, you win that one, so we're 1-1.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
Oh, wait, I keep doing this. Oh, he gets a 7. There you go. So you've won 2, And here's the last roll.
Well, this is the.
Oh,
fifth
no,
one,
well,
isn't
it is if you beat this, which you probably will.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. You win the first round handily. So, Kupiri, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
So can
I've got my
hang on.
shirt off. I'm oiled up.
Yeah,
My
I
weapon-
actually
greasing
cancel.
him down.
I cancel my nudge fate, and I can cast it. I have 2 focus points, so I cast it again on Kupiri to push Kupiri through the first round.
Okay. You got to beat a 14, Kupiri. Okay. You win the first thing. For the second one, you've got to beat a 9. You beat it. For the third thing, you got to beat a 18.
Oh,
Okay, so he wins 1. Now we got a 5. Or a 7, pardon me. Oh! Do you want to describe that?
I don't know anything about wrestling. I pin him at the last second. I
Did,
slip out of his arms and pin him.
Yes.
It's amazing. Everybody is amazed.
Everyone is very impressed with your pinning. You pin like the best pinner they've ever seen pin. Okay, so here we go. Brond.
Mm-mm.
Wait, how long between rounds is there? Don't people have to like rest?
Oh,
and,
damn
like,
it.
does-
Well,
does it take
there's
10
multiple.
minutes?
I got a 27. Okay, so you
got
lose the
a-
first one. I got a 20.
Oh my God! See, nudge would have.
Yes, yep, that would have been a good nudge
It
fate
would have been
time.
good. That's why I'm asking, like, how long? Does it take 10 minutes? Because I was going to refocus.
No,
It took 10
I'm not.
minutes between-
You're gonna get caught if you
Okay.
keep doing it.
Oh well, okay.
Okay, so here we go. We've got an 18. Oh, there you go. It's 2-1.
Woo.
25.
Yeah.
There you go. It's
Nice.
2 and 2. Okay, so this is one of the guards. He's very excited.
Yeah.
He's like, "You're good. You're real good. I can't wait to take you down." And he rolls
Oh.
a
What
26.
the hell? Oh, all right. Here we go.
Hero point. Hero point.
Oh.
Are you going to hero point in it?
Do I have a hero point?
You do. Everybody has
Sure.
one hero point today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hero point it.
Oh, 1
Oh.
point short. You guys are wrestling, and then barely he pushes one of your shoulders down onto the mat, and
He
Heist
gets me.
and Long Saddle hits the mat, and he's like, "Good job, guard so and so. You did great." And he looks at you and shakes your hand. That was an incredible match. Okay.
And I'm good spirited. Like I congratulate him and
Yeah,
I'm out.
he had some really good rolls.
Yeah,
Okay,
he did.
here we go, Kupiri.
All right, let's do it.
Got to beat an 8.
Mm.
Okay. You got to beat a 16.
Nice.
That'll do it. And you got to beat a 19.
You can do it. You can do it. Frogs are strong.
That does it. You clearly beat this guy, no problem. All 3 rounds right at the beginning. He never gets a chance. And now it's you versus the guy that Brond faced for
All right.
the championship.
Gotta take him down.
Yep.
All his good rolls are gone.
You got to beat an 11.
He's tired, spent.
There you go. You got to beat, it's 27.
Have him use a hero point.
Okay.
27. Jeez. So you can do it, but you got to roll. Like
So you're
crazy.
1 and 1. Now you got to
Oh,
beat a
God.
27. You're 1 and 2. He goes in to try to win the last round, and he gets a 12. Okay, you're 2 and 2. You're head to head. He licks his thumbs and wipes back his eyebrows and grins at you.
I wouldn't do that. I'm mildly toxic.
You got to beat a 13. No, pardon me, a 16. Woohoo! Kupiri, using his slimy little fingers, locks this guy down to the ground and wins the competition. Captain Longsaddle pats you on the back and is like, "You guys are doing great," and takes another sip of his bottle, and you guys get 10 gold pieces, like actual gold pieces.
Oh, well, there
I
you
want
go.
you guys to keep in mind, Kupiri is 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
I know. It's
Yeah,
like it's
you rocked it,
crazy.
dude.
It's always the short guys, like monsters.
So do
So
I get third place? Or do I get 2 gold?
no. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I
Okay.
get? I'm sorry. What
You
do I
got
get?
10 gold.
10 gold.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Great.
Well, I pat Kapiri on the back. Like, well done. That was exciting.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
The guard comes over and is like, "You guys were great. Thanks for wrestling with me." Arr! And he does like stupid Hulkamania stuff at you.
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
And he's very excited. By the way,
listen here, dude.
you guys are building really good relationships with the individual people in town as well. Part of this festival is you building connections with the people here, because it might come a time where you need to like make some money during your downtime, and you can make money at these individual places that you're doing well at. So some other things you could do.
I want to roll some dice.
You want to roll some dice?
What is Ollie doing? Did Ollie just fly off? And...
Ollie is hanging out with Calliope. I assume that Calliope is going around and watching the individual competitions and having a good time. She is, let's see, she is kind of interested in checking out the mushroom hunt later on, because it's run by Whirlwind and the druids up at the Druid Ring.
Gotcha.
If we want to do like a flashback next week, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we can do that.
Pick a spot then.
Tamily has the turtle racing competition going on. There's also, if you want to do another team thing, there's a sledge pull.
Sledge pull.
Yes.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. So this has teams of 6. So
Will Ollie be on our team?
I mean,
I'll
I don't.
ask the guard that.
What kind of racist policy do they
Yeah,
have?
you want to ask the wrestling
Yeah.
guard to join you?
Yeah,
I think
the
that's
one
a-
that,
Oh yeah, that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
we had a good little back and forth with our match. So
Yeah.
I'll ask him if he'd like to join us in that competition.
Yeah, he's like, that'd be great. You guys are awesome. And so he's going to come and join you up at the sledge pull. The sledge pull is held up near the forest to the north. It's run by Lady Inkelholtz of Inkelholtz Lumber, I believe is the name of it. Let's see. Whistledown Cutters. That's the name of her logging industry. This is Lady Inkelholtz. She is the head of one of the 3 logging families here. There's the Menhems, Lady Inkelholtz, and Reb Churtle is the other one. So she gets everybody up at the north of town, and there are these huge like sleds that are weighed down with lumber. And basically what she does is she does a kind of a rock, scissors, paper thing, and everybody gets to kind of, whoever comes in first gets to pick the first sledge. And what you're going to do is each team is going to try to see how far they can pull it as a group.
We're pulling a sled.
A
with
giant
pullers.
sled full of logs. And it's going to be an athletics check unless anybody has anything else they think they can offer.
I'm down for athletics. So.
I think Brond and I are both down for athletics. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I've got Calliope's skills up. She is not very good at athletics, but at the same time, she can help.
Can we assume that during the time we left the match that I had some time with Scoot to refocus myself?
I'm gonna tell you, probably if anybody sees you, people are taking this very seriously.
I know I would never. I don't know where that's coming from.
If you get caught, it will probably be bad, and it might get you 1 point on one skill roll.
Okay, I'm not. It's just I don't know where this is coming from. All I was asking is, did I have 10 minutes? To refocus
Sure,
on Scoot?
I'll say you had 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm not good at athletics. Is there a way I can I don't know, roll or something? I'm trying to justify acrobatics.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Or maybe survival. I know a special way to hold my back.
Yeah, or tying knots in the rope so that you guys can pull better. Yeah, I'll let you have survival. One of you can do survival. So I'll let it be
Okay,
you.
I'll do survival.
So what we're all gonna do is we're gonna do one athletics roll and add it up. So here's Calliope. Calliope gets a 4. Who's next?
I'll do mine. Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So we have a 17 and a 12.
Yep.
Okay, you guys are pulling along pretty well, but some of the other
Fine.
teams are way ahead of you.
Uh-oh. What's our...
No,
We're all spent
17.
from the wrestling,
We're
so-
pulling the sled. What are we doing? We're pulling it down. Are we pulling it flat or on
Flat.
the incline down?
Flat.
God damn it! Not to play by the rules.
But so you guys
We'll
are
do
pulling.
that.
You guys
My
aren't
roll.
winning
Here's my
very
roll.
well. Oh, that's a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Then we need the guard, I guess.
The guard comes in, and I'll have Braun. What's your athletics?
Plus 8.
Okay, I'll have you roll for the guard,
Okay.
and then add one more.
Oh wow, what a guard!
Jesus.
What a
Yeah, so he's
guard.
got 11. Me and the guard are just spent.
Yes,
we went
that
so
is
hard. Ugh.
that is a good assessment. Let's see, 22. But actually, hold on just one second. So the guards, you guys are pulling and pulling and pulling, and the guard kind of digs in there right at the end, and you guys manage to get third place.
Wow.
So they give you guys 2 gold, and it's actually 2 gold. And Lady Inkelholtz comes up and congratulates you. She's like, "Congratulations, that was a very good run." She goes, "Do you work for any of the logging companies here in town? Do you work for me?"
Oh, we've helped. This is out of character. We've helped the different family, right? We helped the Menheim.
The Menhems is the mayor.
Oh, that's right. They're not one of the companies.
No, they are one of the companies, but you haven't done any anything.
We've done okay, that's right.
We don't work for any of them, right? We
We
do
Right.
work for the fishery,
we just
though.
found their body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I guess we still gotta
Yes.
deal with.
So
Somebody else.
We're
talk-
independent
somebody else talk to her.
contractors.
she goes.
Yeah.
Independent contractors.
She goes, "That is good to hear. There's a lot been going on around here lately. You'll probably find a lot of good work here. I even heard that there were some adventures in town that killed a dragon.
Yep, that's
So
us.
you're familiar with us.
Oh, you're the ones that did it? Oh my. Oh my, that is so well done. Congratulations. She goes, I might be reaching out to you soon. We have some issues going on with the with some of the lumber groups up in the woods, and I might be calling on you. We could use your help.
Hey, fantastic. It's amazing there was a dragon down where that Menham's person was buried.
She goes, wait, which one of the Menhams was buried down there?
Oh, Lord.
I don't think you would have bothered.
I look at the
to
rest of the.
realize.
I don't look at the rest of the party.
Yeah.
You know, you want to come see after the festival? She was into all kinds of undead stuff.
Asaphina.
Asaphina, yes.
Asaphina,
Yes.
yes.
She goes, oh, no, dear Lord, no. I would not go down underneath the town. That is not something I'm going to do. She goes, I see that house over there? And she points towards a really, really beautiful house. She goes, that's my house. The yard is about as wild as I want to get. She goes, but again, please check back with me. We might have some things to talk about. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Okay,
excellent.
I
excellent.
nod.
Yeah.
We never really got closure onto why everybody seemed incredulous that there was this great necromantic energy around Asaphina's crypt under the town, right? Other than the fact that people thought it shouldn't be there.
Right. There was no reason for them to think that they were surprised that Asaphina's grave was under the town.
Right.
They seemed to recognize that, oh yeah, that's logical after you brought it up, but it was mostly surprising just because no one knew it was there.
And this is kind of out of character, I guess.
Yeah.
But the fact that there was this like incredible necromantic field around it was there. Are we getting any kind of? Is that a big mystery to us, or is it?
It is.
Like, well,
it is indeed. It is
sometimes?
a mystery to everyone that you've talked to about it. It's not something that it's not something that seems logical.
Right.
There's nothing about this town that would make anyone think that it is a center of necromantic energy.
Right. Okay.
There's
That's
evidently
later.
not a lot of undead in the area. It's very surprising. So,
All right. Well, I give her a wink. and
okay.
Wave, waggle, scoot at her. Tell her we'll see
So-
her again.
Before the town guard goes off,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna thank him again, shake his hand, like kind of pat him on his shoulder, and as I'm shaking his hand, I'm gonna slip him that 2 gold that we got.
Yeah.
Thank him for because I have a feeling with our party, having the town guard like us
Yes.
is probably a good idea.
Probably.
So,
Probably.
yeah.
I'll tell you what, Braun, why don't
2 gold.
when you get a second, think of his name and we'll flesh him out a little bit as a character and he'll be a point of contact.
Okay.
in the future.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna make a note just to
Yep.
make sure I remember to do that.
So we're
Johan. Johan. His name's Johan.
I want to float. I was going
Okay.
to float
Johan?
Brand as an option, but
okay. So the day is winding down. Okay. And you guys know that this evening there are a few things that are going to be going on. First off, you guys are going to be getting awarded you guys have an award ceremony for thanking you for what you did. Okay. It's going to be shortly after. You know that there's going to be a play about the founders of the town. Additionally, there's going to be the speeches for the mayoral competition. So things are starting to wind down. The sun is getting a little bit closer to the horizon, and people have started wandering towards, and I haven't really thought about where this would happen here in town. So we're going to pretend there's just a magical good place for it.
On
So
the beach.
hey, actually, yeah, the beach isn't a bad idea. Maybe down by the fishery.
Yeah.
And people.
We have a venue available for a small fee.
And so yeah, so maybe the people in the play are getting ready in the fishery, and the play is happening on the dock, and everyone is up here in this area around, like, this kind of cleared out area. And some people are like climbing up onto the rocks of this cliff a little bit. There's people sitting on the houses over here. And all of a sudden you hear some instruments start to go off. Yeah, everybody come up, bring your tokens down here. Let's go off and oops. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So some music starts playing, and Morblint, the guy who owns Odd Stories, comes out and says, Everyone, thank you so much. He goes, this is the 3rd year of us putting on this play that I wrote. I'm not going to say it's the best thing, but I'm very proud of it, and I hope you enjoy. I hope everyone has had an amazing festival day, and I appreciate all of you for coming and watching the show. And then the music picks up, and the individual players step out. There's a dark-skinned girl who is playing Asafina Menhems, and she is, again, the huntress. Carl Morblint, the one that just spoke up, is playing Zarmavdian, the wizard.
Cast himself. That's never a good sign.
Hmm?
I said he cast himself. That's never a good sign.
Narala Galantine comes out playing Val Rajani, and you notice that Narala is waving around a very beautiful sword. Yin Yasmara comes out. You barely recognize her because she is really good at disguise, and she's dressed up as Otari Silvestri. And Rin of Rin's Wonders comes out and bows wearing a bunch of sheets, and then runs back behind the thing. So
we don't know the person playing Asafina.
I don't know. Let's do a society roll.
I'm good at that. Been around.
I didn't even know there was such a thing as a society roll.
Yep.
Private.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, should have done private.
Oh wait.
It's fine.
Well, whatever. I think it's in there somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So, did you roll twice? No, you did. Okay. So the people who got over 15, you recognize her as the daughter of Osef Menhems, the mayor. So his daughter is playing their ancestor. So they come out and they begin telling the tale of the Roseguard. Now, hold on just one moment. Let me pull up some stuff here. Okay. So the story starts out, and Otari Ilvestri was an orphan in Absalom, and he grew up on the streets. And it shows this scene of him, being a thief and then joining a sailing crew that is a bunch of pirates. And one day, they raided a ship that completely trashed them. They chose the wrong ship, and Otari ended up. Yeah, no, that's cool. You can slink off for a second. Actually, I kind of want to get. Let's take a 5-minute break, and then I'll start this story. How's that sound? Okay. So, by the way, if I'm going to be telling this story, but like, if you like have any questions about the audience or the players or anything like that at any point in time to a tale, don't be afraid to speak up. I'm happy to like let you know how things are going.
Okay.
So, what I was telling you was Otari Elveshti grew up as an orphan in Absalom, and he was kind of a street urchin. He joined a pirate crew, and then they raided the wrong ship. And the cleric on that ship spared his life. It was a cleric of Caden Kalian. If you don't know who Caden Kalian is, that's the god of like merriment and like brotherhood and stuff like that. Otari really this really kind of changed his life, and he forsook his it's in here as piratical. Really? Is that a word? Piratical? And devoted himself to seeking justice and liberation. He was young, but he was very, very skilled, and he soon became known as the Seahawk across the inner sea because of his habit of swooping down on slaving vessels seemingly out of nowhere. Seahawks are also known as ospreys, as an interesting piece of information if you remember anything else about the city. And Otari was considered an honorable thief. Val Rajani took her ancestral blade, the Rosa Argentis, when she was exiled from Nadal, which is another nation. She was royalty, and their country got overthrown by in a civil war. Her family symbol was the silver rose, and between the thorny blade, the fancy blade that she's waving around up on stage, is symbolizing the blade of the Rajani family.
What kind of blade is it? Is it a dagger?
It's a long sword, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I'll have to look that up though. But this is a very beautiful weapon she's waving around on the stage. So she battled her way across the inner sea, participating in arena combats and slaying monsters. And when the Roseguard first came together, it was Val Rajani's idea that they join forces, and it became her symbol so they called themselves the Roseguard because of her symbol. And after a while, she stopped. Originally, her idea was to get a group together and then go and retake her home. But she kind of lost interest in that because of the good work that she and the other Roseguard members were doing. And in one really poignant moment of the play, she says, "I would rather be a hero than a princess." And everybody claps. Everybody give me a perception roll.
Okay. Yeah, perception. Sure.
Your rolls are on fire tonight.
I know.
Okay.
Mine.
Zoloft, you notice that Carmen Rajani and his daughter Amicia are really not comfortable with this performance of their family's lineage. something's wrong with them. They are visibly disgruntled about this performance.
And so the person who's playing Johnny in the play, did we say we did or did not know this person?
Yes, I believe this was Nadal Galantine, the
But we don't
partner.
know Galantine, I see.
The partner of Ilaria Galantine.
I share, assuming we're sitting together, I kind of share the information and point over subtly and be like, Johnny doesn't look like he likes this at all. And sort of bring their attention to
Okay.
it. I don't actually get up and do anything.
Okay.
Yet.
So now they move on to Zarmavdian, the dwarven wizard. Zarmavdian's being played by Morbillant. And they blow a bunch of smoke onto the dock, and Morbillant kind of walks out of it like he came from nowhere. But in the approach, there is an implication that he might have come from the Dwarven Sky Citadels. And if you don't know the history of that, I can tell you that sometime. So Zarmavdian, you recognize the language of that Kupiri, because that is a title used in certain languages in the Mwangi Expanse.
Okay.
And it is translated as the Watchful One. And Zarmavdian was clever, and he had a lot of, like, in the scenes, he demonstrates a lot of tactical insight, and he uses his mighty spells while adventuring with the Roseguard. He's very eccentric. He dabbled in anything from cooking, poetry, cartography, and he seemed to be focused on secrets and mysteries. Lastly, Asafina Menhems joins the stage, and she was the Huntress. And she was the youngest of the Roseguard when they first came together, still only a teenager. But she in multiple of the scenes, she's the one that makes the smart decisions. She was kind of the brains of the operation. And her bow was legendary. And she is believed to have had the favor of the god Aristil. So Vol founded the Roseguard, and Zarmavdian was like the tactical brains, and Otari was the moral compass. But it was still Asafina who was the leader. She had an inspiring aura about her, and she and Otari ended up developing a romantic relationship with each other, and they got married. Weeks after they got married, and at this point in time, the stage kind of shifts, and some people bring out like a wooden thing, a symbol of the Gauntlight, the big lighthouse that you can see from Otari. Rin comes out and cackles and is like, "I will destroy Absalom!" And the Roseguard come out onto the stage, and they fight her. And there's a big fake fight with a bunch of people doing weird cantrips to make fire and frost and all this kind of stuff. And then there's a big explosion, and Otari is killed. The remaining three Roseguard defeat Belcora. This is Belcora. What's her name? Have something. I can't think of it right now. Why can I not remember her name? Anyway, and Belcora ends up being defeated by the three remaining Roseguard, and does a what a world scene, and then the Roseguard founded Otari, and built their homes here. And then everyone, the music swells, and everyone loves it, and it is a amazing little show. Hold on just one second. Let me find another sheet of
Golf
my...
clap.
Here we go. I need that.
Everybody thinks so, except for what's his name and his daughter.
No,
Johnny
they
didn't-
it was specifically only during the first part, and
Oh.
certain other scenes seem to bother them as well. Like you can't really tell what's making them grumpy.
Can't tell if it's the person who's playing Ren or if it's the way they're retelling the history, right?
You're not sure.
Yeah.
You're not sure. So the music swells as they talk about the founding of Otari, and the three remaining figures come and stand on the stage and like pound their staves and the sword onto the stage, and it's very dramatic, and the music swells, and then everyone claps, and it's a great thing. Mayor Osef comes and takes the stage. Let me show you a picture of him real quick. That's not the best one. This is the best one. So, wait, what?
I'm not getting the pictures. Is there?
That's
There we
Oh,
go.
there it is.
Okay.
Yep.
So Osef comes out and he's the mayor, and he is like, everyone, thank you for coming to this presentation in our Founders Day festival. I do want to make some announcements, and I think we should call the people up on stage. So the first thing he does is he calls up Kalino Lathanar, who you guys have met before, who runs the Otari market, and he goes, I know you guys don't believe me, but I'm convinced that Jarl Mesman is still alive, and I'm upping my bounty to 300 gold pieces. And the crowd kind of goes, I mean, that's a freaking lot of money.
Do we know who that is?
He's offering, his wife was killed by werewolves, by a werewolf named Jarl Mesman.
Have we talked about this with him?
I think I
on it.
hinted to it in an earlier discussion, but
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
We'll put it this way. Wendy leans to the person next to her and goes, hey, what's he talking about? And they go, oh, you don't know? His wife was killed by a werewolf. And it was like 3 years ago. Okay. And he says, and then when he starts talking a little more about it, some of the people are chuckling, and then the person next to Calliope leans over and goes, they found that guy and killed him, but he still thinks that the werewolf is alive. So then Kilo steps off the stage, and Osef brings up Brelda Venkervale. If you remember her, she's the owner of the Rowdy Rockfish. And she says, again, if anyone has any news of my son, please let me know. I'm really worried about him, and I need his help at the Rockfish. Everyone, have a good night. Then he brings up Lady Inkelholtz, who you met earlier. She says, everyone, I would like to thank for your kind donations for the new school. We are hoping to get the grounds of the Thirsty Alpaca cleared up soon and take that ground and turn it into a school. We've gotten about 2/3 of the funds necessary. So if anyone else can help, please come by our offices and let us know what kind of support you can offer.
So that explains why she had such a problem with the thirsty alpaca and wanted it gone, right?
I don't remember her saying she wanted it gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was just making up conversations in my head to try to get you to give away information.
Yeah, no, she, yeah. Now it is right across the street from Inkelholtz Manor. And then Captain Longsaddle comes out and lets everybody know. Wait, where's? Damn it! I don't. Oh, here he is. Boop. I'm trying to make sure I bring pictures out because why not? He says, "Everyone, town's been pretty safe lately. Things are going well. However, when moving from your camps to the city or from this city to Absalom, be careful. We've noticed some
Werewolves?
some people have been waylaid by groups of bandits armed with firearms. So be careful. Make sure you are protecting yourself, and if you can hire protection for the trip, please do so." Then Osef calls you onto the stage. He says, "Hey, can we get the and he points to you guys and calls you up. And while you guys are gathering and walking towards the dock, he tells the story. He goes, he says the story about how Tamley Tandervale hired you guys to clean out some rat infestations underneath the fishery, and that and tells the story about you encountering the kobolds and the dragon. He leaves out the undead and the mention of the crypt underneath the city.
And who is this speaking?
This is the mayor, Osef Menhims.
Okay.
And while you guys are on stage, you look down and you see Carmen Rajani, and he's got two people in all black clothes talking to him. One of them is a tall Tengu, and the other is a short female dwarf wearing dark glasses and carrying a briefcase.
No symbols or anything on the robes? Can we do a society check for like what they might be aligned with?
You could do a society check.
Okay. Oh shit. Sorry, I can redo it if you want.
No, that's fine.
I did it public.
Yeah, that's fine. They wear clothes that you would think belong to clerical workers. Not like clerics, but like bookkeepers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
So he calls you up on stage. The town goes into an uproar. They are standing and clapping, and you notice that Jael has somebody pull the wagon around with the dragon head in it, okay, and shows it to the like shows everybody, look, and everybody is hooping and hollering, and you guys get your Star Wars Episode 4 putting the medals on your neck moments. Okay?
I make a Wookiee sound. I used.
Yeah.
Then that means you don't get a medal because Chewbacca didn't get a medal.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, he didn't want one. He didn't want one.
Yeah.
Good conversation.
So then he tells you he has you step down, and you guys get off and go take your seats again, and he goes, "And now it's time for the mayoral speeches." And he stands up, he stays up there, and he goes, "Everyone knows I've been the mayor for 20 years. My family founded this town. We are invested in this town. We make our money with this town, and it's important to us. And we hope that you will continue to be to support our family as we continue to bring the best to Otari." And everybody gives kind of some mild claps and all that kind of stuff. And then Osef pulls out a piece of paper and says, "The next candidate is Green Spoon the Mighty." And this haggard looking person who looks like a homeless person kind of staggers up on stage He doesn't
Thank
look
you.
drunk. He just looks disheveled.
Oh.
And he's like, "This is definitely Otari. And I fought my way through hill and dale to bring myself here. To be here for you." And he goes, "Are those snacks?" And he just walks off the thing and heads towards the food. Some
He's
people...
got my vote.
Okay, compelling.
Some
All right.
people chuckle, and then he says, "And now another speech from Carmen Rajani." And you can tell he's irritated, even having to bring him out. And Carmen Rajani steps on stage with his normal, like, ridiculous scowl. And then he goes, "Good people of this village, I am honored to stand before you today as candidate for the position of mayor. As a blacksmith, I've spent my life working with my hands and creating tools and weapons that have helped our village stay safe and prosperous. But I believe I can do even more for our community by serving as your mayor." Everybody do a perception check.
Okay. I mean, I like him. I'm convinced.
He's my best friend.
Sorry.
Oh, damn it.
Stand by.
Sorry, I should have done blind.
That's fine. I don't care. All this is role playing. It's I don't mind people.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind people knowing.
It's fun to see. So. It's fun to look.
Okay.
Oh.
Kupiri, you and Brond both notice that people in the audience are surprised. And to be honest, you guys are a little surprised. This guy has never been very eloquent. And
This
He-
is the jerk guy, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to hold his hand out.
Yeah. As most of you know, here, I'll pull his picture up. Hold on just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as he is done speaking, Trick stands up and loudly hoops and hollers.
Yeah. It's this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
He's the
signature pose.
grumpy blacksmith. He goes, "As most of you know, my ancestor was one of the founders of this village. His spirit lives in me." And he kind of glares over at Nadala, who played his ancestor in the play. "And I am proud to carry on his legacy by serving you in this way. I'm also a father, and I know firsthand," and he points to his daughter, "how important it can be to create a safe and welcoming environment for our children. As your mayor, I will work tirelessly to ensure that our village is a place where families can thrive and children can grow up strong and healthy." And you notice the crowd's kind of liking him. But at the same time, like, it's kind of oxymoronic. Like, they're enjoying what he's saying, but it seems like they feel like it's a joke. Like, it doesn't make any sense. "But I am confident we can meet these challenges head on and emerge stronger than ever before. As your mayor, I will work tirelessly to ensure that our village is safe, prosperous, and welcoming to all that seek their home here. I'll listen to your concerns and work to find solutions that benefit everyone. I will be a strong leader who's always looking out for the best interests of our community, even if it doesn't," and he glares over at Osef, "put a copper in my own pocket." And he says, "So I ask for your vote today, not as a blacksmith or a warrior, but as a fellow citizen who cares about the future of this village. Together, we can make a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come." And people stand up and they're laughing and clapping at the same time, almost like he's put on a play for them. And it is baffling.
Like because they're reacting as though, like, obviously Menheim's going to win.
Number one, some of that. Number two, who is this guy? They don't know this guy.
Well, surely
Oh,
they do,
yeah,
right?
not-
Isn't he
I
like
mean,
a
it's not that big of a town,
well-regarded merchant in a small town?
He is not well regarded. He is considered brash, negative. He is his work is good. His
Yeah,
blacksmith work is
the hand
good.
is like a terrible affectation for him to.
Yeah. This is the guy they're used to, not the guy that is talking
Yeah.
to them now.
Interesting.
But they're kind of treating it like a joke, like he's, like I said, like he's put on a play for them. They're clapping as if they just watched a performance. Okay.
Right.
Meanwhile, Osef is kind of like his brow is furrowed, and he looks at Rajani, and he kind of backs up a little bit, and he holds his hand out to have him step off of the dock. Yeah, that just happened.
Huh. So, but did we? I mean, I guess the town has some issues.
Yeah.
We'll have to take this up with Johnny afterwards, I guess.
Yeah, I like how he specifically
What's
said he'd be welcoming, and
I
he
guess
absolutely treated us like shit.
his beef. It did sound kind of like, because there's not like any major problem. Like there's not like a giant, everybody's starving, or there's a dragon. It's just that people are getting wealthy off the backs of others. Is that kind of the vibe of the speech?
Yeah. I mean,
a little bit of that.
There's a little bit of it. It's obvious that he took a dig at the Menhems because it's obvious in his opinion the rich people getting rich by running the town is a bad thing.
Oh my gosh, so many possibilities. We haven't talked to him about the buried Menhem beneath the city yet, have we? With
No.
the necromantic energy.
We were trying to play that close to the chest,
Yeah. How interesting.
not freak out everybody.
Rig an election. There's so many possibilities.
But it's a weird situation. Like the entire, as relative outsiders to this situation, you're confused because he just gave an amazing speech. The audience is responding like he's a high-skilled entertainer, but he's an asshole, and it's very confusing.
And I did already share with the party that he seemed really perturbed by the performance
Yes.
of the person playing his ancestor.
Yes.
We probably need to talk to him after the festival.
So
Me and him are besties. So I'll be sure to talk to him when we're discussing campaign strategies.
So Osef stands up, like walks up to the middle, and he's still a little shook. He wasn't. It's obvious he wasn't expecting a good speech from Carmen. Okay, and he says, "Okay, everybody, head on up to the market. We'll be having the cooking competition." And then he looks over at you guys and he goes, "You guys are judges." And everybody starts filing up towards the market.
We're judges?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
So there's a table set up and a bunch of cooking pots around the center of the market. Hold on just a second. I gotta get. Boop, boop, boop. Everybody's moving, so I gotta move the camera.
This is the market. Look at it.
You guys go to the market, and everybody's milling around, and there are these huge vats of food, and like a stack of pies and everything. And Carmen sits down at the judges' table. Greenspoon sits down at the judges' table. Osef sits down at the judges' table, and then there are seats for you guys. Kalitho, the head of the market, comes over and he goes, "We've given you an honorary place at the tasting table. Together, you guys will have a vote. Everyone running for mayor gets a vote. You get a vote, and the winner of the cooking contest will end the evening."
And they get what? What do they get?
Probably 10 gold worth of coupons. Anyway,
All right.
the dishes come out. First off, Barnby is the chef from the Crook's Nook, and he brings out a spicy fish stew that is freaking incredible. Like, absolutely incredible. You guys are like, wow, this is not, like, you wouldn't have thought anybody could make a fish stew this good. Brelda Venkervale brings out rhubarb pies and shares them with everyone. And they go over really, really well. Also, the chef from the Menhem's estate cooks up an amazing, like, roast duck. And it's good, but not quite as good as the other two. And finally, you end up with the mess hall chef or the mess hall cook from the garrison, who comes in with like some amazing venison that was hunted down by some of the local hunters. There's a bunch of voting. You guys pick something. I'm not going to worry about this. I don't think there's any need for us to necessarily role play who wins this competition, but it ends up being Brelda Venkervale's rhubarb pies.
It was.
I was going to say, if you guys don't pick the rhubarb, you're fucking dead to me.
I mean,
Hey,
it was going to be my number
I
2.
do
The
love
venison was
duck,
really
though,
good.
but,
no, Shriek's
yeah.
number 1 was venison, but 2
Yeah.
was rhubarb pie.
But here's the question. Are you guys going to have any conversations in this company?
Yeah, I'll definitely talk to Carmen.
Okay.
Is that, hey, buddy, congratulations on your speech. I think it went over pretty well.
He looks at you and he goes, "You do? Really? Really?"
Yeah, people were all excited and laughing. I don't know, that's kind of weird, but
People
I
laugh
enjoyed
at me every year. It happens every year. I thought this
this
year would
is-
be a little different.
This isn't your first rodeo, then?
I've been doing this for 5 years. I have yet to win.
Oh man,
He goes, "Maybe this year, though." And he kind of looks around. He goes, "I think it's different this year."
not ominous at all.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to make some flyers and like put my face on it and put like Trick the Dragon Slayer approved.
He goes, he looks over at his daughter Amicia and he goes, Amicia, listen to this. And she comes squirming over, like she comes like she seems very shy in front of large groups of people. And she comes over and she's like, what? She's listening for you to talk to.
Okay, it's like, hey, I think you need a new campaign strategist, and I think I might be your guy.
She looks over at her dad and goes, "New campaign strategist?"
Yeah, it's we I have a large family,
And she seems to look out into the audience a bit, but you don't know why. And then she turns back to you.
Okay, but we have our kids do mock elections to see who's the leader of the household when the parents are away. So I've got some experience under my belt.
She's like, "Well, I mean, we can use all the help we can get. Come by the shop and we'll talk about it."
Hey, check this out. Carman the man. How about that? Is that anything? I think it's great.
She's like, "He is indeed a man."
The man, though.
Okay. We might be able to work with this. We might be able to work it.
So
Awesome.
Ron wants to see if he can do like a perception check to see like when she looks out over the crowd. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's kind of listening in. If he can see like what she's looking for or trying
Okay.
to like hone in on.
Okay.
'Cause it appears she's a little nervous or comprehensive to begin with.
Yeah. Do a perception check. Do it blind. This one needs to be blind.
Blind perception. There you go.
You notice that her eyes sought out the two people dressed in black that Carmen was talking to earlier.
So I want to lean over to Trip and be like, I think they've already got some campaign managers. who are you guys working with? I saw the folks up on the stage or over by the side of the stage with your father earlier. Like, I haven't seen them around town. What's going on?
Oh no, we sense motive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give me a sense motive.
I'll
Private.
give you a blind one. Yeah.
Can I do that too, since I'm
yeah.
in the conversation?
Yep.
Where's sense motive?
Okay.
Where is sense motive?
It's on the
Within
basic one.
Yeah, basic macros.
Then it's the fourth column, middle.
Or I don't know what you're referring to. I'll
Okay,
search
have you
it.
got the basic macros, basic action macros on your hotbar?
No, I guess not.
Okay,
Oh.
go to the compendium, the second button from the right at the top,
Yeah, compendium.
and then search for
macros,
basic action macros.
basic.
And then drag that symbol of an action down to your hotbar.
Yeah, okay. I
And then
got it
click
now.
that.
Sense motive. Blind GM roll.
You both can tell that she is lying her ass off. And she goes, We just have some people who've offered to help. It's nothing big.
I'm with that said, I'm gonna like smile and nod. Oh, okay, great. And I want to go and write a little note on like part of my napkin.
Okay.
And slide it back to her eventually. Like not right away, but
Yeah.
like as we're all hanging out enjoying our dinner and the festivities, and like, are you and your father okay? You know.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll wait a
Let
minute
us
before
know.
that happens.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about, Trick, for this particular conversational beat?
Not right now.
Okay. Kupiri and Zoloft, are you guys doing anything?
I'm watching the dudes in the robes. I would like to, when this crowd disperses, I would like to attempt to stealthily follow them wherever they're going.
Okay. Not robes.
Well,
They're actually
Black.
in suits. Like,
like you said, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. they're in,
Black
they look
art.
like accountants.
Gotcha. I want to try to see where they're going, unless they leave the city limits completely. But I'm sort of just keeping my eye on them.
Yeah.
A little hard for me to camouflage myself in a crowd of people,
Yeah.
but I am short.
Well,
so
we're
I'm
here on the
staying
stage
down.
right now. We're doing conversations. You've got some of
Yeah.
the most powerful people in the city sitting next to you, waiting for food to be served to them. Is there anything you want to talk to them about?
I don't. I want to keep my eyes on the two dudes in the black suits, and I will engage with some of these people. Actually, who am I sitting next to? Do we know? Like, am I closer to? Can I whisper to Menham?
Yeah.
I would like to ask him why Ajani seems so keen on taking the mayorship from him.
He kind of looks over and he says, Look, I've been in power for 20 years. And I've been a very,
It's
very
time for you
good
to
mayor.
go.
But whenever people have power, there are people with less power who wish that they were in charge.
Right. Probably true.
I have to admit, Carmen's speech surprised me tonight. I don't know where that came from. He's never spoken like that in front of our citizens before. That was very shocking. He's like, I have no fear that I will win this election. I win every election. And it's because I am a good and just mayor. But-
Motive on him.
Okay. You're unsure whether he's telling the truth or not. He says, but he wants to be recognized for where he came from, and I think he wants it more than what's best for the town.
I go ahead and reveal that he seemed visibly upset to me by the performance or the casting for his ancestor, and ask why that might be.
He kind of goes, "Oh no, I didn't even think about that." The actress playing Val Rajani was wielding their family sword. Oh, that was so... Oh, God, I can't believe I didn't think about that. He says, this was a first time for us this year. We thought it might be better for the costume. The sword is kept in the Dawnflower Library, and we thought it might be good for the... Oh, that really was not very thoughtful of me.
Producers. Okay. Interesting. So I ask why the sword... Why has the sword not been used in the prior performances?
Well, it's a display piece. But we've been so safe lately, I haven't worried about it. But at the same time, they didn't get their sword. We have, the city has their sword. And It is a family heirloom, but their family left it behind hundreds of years ago. And it's been a part of our city's history, and I'm sure that it isn't accepted that the sword is not in their hands.
I'm going to leave it at that with the mayor.
Okay.
And thank him for his time and say I hope that you'll at least be able to talk to him.
You've given me something very important to say to him. This was not thoughtful of me, and we should have considered this.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay.
I leave it there and focus back on the festivities around me.
Okay.
And keep my eyes on the suited people in the crowd.
Yep. You actually don't see them.
Fucking goddamn it.
Okay. Does anyone else have another conversation they want to have up here in this area with the most prominent people in town?
I mean, just general chit-chatting, like not really delving deep in anything specific, just kind of...
I want to hear Kapiri and the one guy running for mayor talk.
Greenspoon?
Yeah.
Kapiri, do you want to talk to Greenspoon? Did we lose Spencer? Did he go to sleep at his desk?
No, Spencer is coughing, so he keeps muting and Kupiri is visibly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Up on the stage, and is actually kind of surreptitiously trying to hide his really shiny gun that he's so proud of.
Yeah.
But no, he doesn't really want to talk to anybody.
Okay. Do you want to talk to Greenspoon, Trick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's like, hey, I don't want to be rude, but you might just want to back off. Trick gets serious.
He goes, back off from the food? I have no plan on ignoring this food.
The mayorship.
What? Why would you think I wanted to be the mayor?
Because you came up during the mayor part, and you're with the table right now?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I stare him in the face. It's like, I think you're a more cunning foe than
have you
anybody
tried
else realizes.
Have you tried the fish stew?
You poisoned the fish stew?
It was the salmon mousse. He is obviously easily distracted, and he has no idea what you're talking about.
Craig thinks he's the mastermind. He's gonna side-eye him the rest of the night.
Greenspoon, however, picked the rhubarb pie.
Mhm.
It's 4D chess. He's playing 4D chess.
Exactly.
Okay, we're winding down. Anything?
Yeah, I'm afraid to engage. This is too public of a forum.
Yeah.
I feel I'm very upset. I have no way to know where these black suited figures went. They disappeared in the crowd when I was talking to the mayor.
Yeah.
Freaking accountants.
Okay. Things are winding down. The group announces that the winner of the cooking competition is Brelda Venkervale. Everyone is pretty happy. The chef at Menhem's Manor is a little annoyed because Osef Menhems did not vote for his meal. But it goes over very, very well, and things break up, and people begin drinking and wandering in different directions through the city. You guys are right near the Crook's Nook, and there's a group of people wandering that way to get a drink.
I would like to use whatever I could. I don't know. I want to find these fuckers. Like, can I use survival or society to attempt to track?
No, I think this is I think this is a perception thing. I don't think there's any way you could track people in a city that way, but you could do a perception check to maybe see if you catch them out of the corner of your eye at some point in time. Do it a private roll.
Oh, does that count? Okay. Oh, what a shame.
I know.
Private roll, though. Yeah, that's fine. Here you go, private roll. Private GM roll. Perception.
Wow, another 20. What are
What
the
the hell? Why
I
did
know.
it's on private though. It said perception.
It should be
Private
blind
GM
GM roll. Blind GM roll.
Oh,
Sorry.
Sorry, you're blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get to know what you roll.
Yeah. All right, fine.
That
Okay.
one.
You seem to think you see them heading south to the fishery.
Okay, I'm going to use my chameleon skin to attempt to keep myself camouflaged and follow them south down to the fishery.
Okay. So he heads south to the fishery. Are you guys doing anything? I've got about 5 more minutes that I think we should do, and then we'll call it the night. What do you guys want to do?
I am starting to nod off, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
but I have
5 minutes. Go.
give me about 5 more minutes, and then we'll go. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do as your final thing for the night?
Trick is just gonna hang around Carmen and his daughter. And
Okay.
just talk to him, you know.
Yeah, they
Theory
head
is-
north to go home.
And then,
Tukiri is heading with the group to the bar. to
Okay.
go drink.
yeah,
Okay.
I guess we're gonna stay there tonight.
I mean, you guys still
That's an
have
hour
your
away.
property here rented. You guys
Oh,
could.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We can go back to that shithole.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
one night.
Okay.
I mean, to Uber back all the way to the fishery is going to be.
So you guys are heading to the Zoloft heads south to the fishery and to follow the figures that he saw.
We don't even see him do it. He's
Nope.
camouflaged.
Right.
So you guys, Trick heads north with the Rajanis to go back to their place, talking to them.
God, I fucking hate their name.
Why?
There's like some whatever. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Okay, it's fine. So let's do this. And is anybody else on the screen? Is Braun the only one here?
No,
My
I'm here.
token's here, but I'm not
Yeah.
here.
Oh, where's your token?
Okay. I want to know more about that, Braun.
Okay.
Will.
So I'm going to pull
Table
you
for next
off, and I'm going to
Just
Rajani.
Rajani. There's some
Rajani,
12-year-old
yeah.
in me that's like, but it I don't know.
Okay. So Calliope's down here with you, and you guys go. Like, there's a bunch of people here in the Crook's Nook. and it's a good time. And Yin Yasmera comes up, and she's like, excellently done today. She goes, I really thought your fog friend had this in the bag, and you did great.
Thank you.
She says, listen, I've got a problem. Some of my men went out on some boats to do things, and they haven't been back. And I need your help. You guys have shown yourselves not only capable but functional, and my guys are important to me. The Osprey Club is important to me, and I need to get these guys back. They took a boat up into the fog fen to see if they could find anything up at the Gauntlight, and they haven't come back. If you find them and bring them back to me, I will gladly pay you guys.
Well, ma'am, I was just thinking I needed an adventure hook.
I like the fog. I'm not there, but I like the fog fins. They sound cool.
Yeah. She says, look, I know it's not a big secret that there's a thieves guild that runs out of here. But like Otari, we're good people. It's just, if somebody's going to be the thieves, it might as well be us. And, but I don't want anybody getting in trouble and not having backup. And unfortunately, those were my men, and I don't have any backup, so I need your help.
I promise I will go and tell my friends what you said, and we will decide what to do.
She goes, thank you. She goes, anyway, and she passes you guys a round of drinks. She goes, happy Founders Day. Thank you for being here and helping our town. Scene.
So nice. It was exhausting. So nice. Guess I'm not there. Everybody needs help. There's so many directions. I love the idea of going out into the fens and the Gauntlight, personally, once I catch wind of that.
Yeah.
But I guess I will.
I mean, just like having the guards on our side might not hurt to have the thieves on our side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. We can figure it out. I don't know why I'm obsessed with the accountants. I just don't get it. I'm anxious to figure out what the beef is with a Johnny. I wonder if he's being controlled or pushed to run. I'm anxious to figure that out, because this town isn't like the greatest place in the world, but I don't sense like I so far haven't picked up any sort of like, fuck this place. This is the worst place ever. Everybody's incredibly corrupt, except for this, like, obviously big necromantic crypt of the Founder.
Yeah.
I would love to also like figure out a way to get the woman of one of the competing guilds to help us figure out why there's a necromantic aura around them in hymns. But anyway.
Okay, so you guys head back to your room and go to sleep. Okay? And in the middle of the night, Scoot climbs up your chest. Zola.
Oh, God, I love it when he climbs up my chest.
Yeah,
like
okay,
that.
good.
Oh,
right.
wait.
And
I'm
lifts himself up so that he's curled and in front of you. And he looks at you and says, do you remember the song that you sang the kobolds?
I have a question for the GM.
Yeah. Do you remember you played
song?
a triumphant march of victory to the kobolds as you advanced on them? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. He says, do you remember the song that you sang the kobolds?
No.
You
Do I remember
should.
the song?
You should.
Do I or do I not? I'm
You do.
asking-
You do. You made
I
a
do. I would say
triumphant
yes.
song.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And
yeah,
it had this
yes.
like boom.
It had a weird
da 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 da
bridge.
da.
Like, it would-
Boom.
like, shifted
Da da da
one
da
up
da.
the key and then-
Boom.
yeah.
Da 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 da. Boom. Da 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 da. And then there was this bit.
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
there was this bit.
Yeah.
And you were really proud.
Yeah, it had a
of-
weird sort of augmented fourth, kind
Right,
of like in the middle
right.
of yeah.
He looks
Yeah.
at you and he says, I had it all wrong. He goes, I thought this was older. And then you see like a dwarf hitting an anvil, okay? And mountains growing up from the ground. And then the part, and it's like the boom, da-da-da-da-da, boom, da-da-da-da-da, with the mountains coming up on the beats. And then there's the and you see Osif Menhem's like going and is stressed. And then you see Osif Menhem's, like the camera's turning and the shade of his entire face changes. And then he's like, and something really bad is happening. And then it changes again and there's red and he's going, And then the camera changes and you remember the part where you went, You see Trick standing in a great library and he's holding the sword that he got from Finley. And a huge, burly man grabs him by the shoulders and lifts him up and screams in his face like, And he's like, some of this was wrong and some of it was right. And then and then the hammer hits the ground again, and you see Carmen Rajani throwing bullets at Kupiri. Boom, da 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 da, boom, da 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 da, and you see the central part of the test of the Starstone in Absalom, and you see each of the 3 humans who were elevated to godhood going, just like Osif Menhem's did in that turning camera angle. And then you see the woman who was the angel who was the herald to the guy who founded Absalom. I'm flaking right now on his because I got ADHD. But she's like staring at a undead creature going, So like there are these conflicting, you're not sure which is which and what is what. All these things are swirling together, and he goes, I think I had it wrong, but you're where you need to be. And the vision ends.
Oh, fucking Scoot. Okay, well, I'm profoundly impacted by it, and the images swirl through my head, trying to make sense of them. Like, it would be really, really cool if before next session we could get like a journal entry with some of that detail in it.
Okay, yeah, I'll write that out and make a journal entry for you. Yep.
But it's the middle of the night this happened.
Yeah, middle of the night.
I try to capture as much in my head because I know that Scoot. I don't want to reveal to the party, but I know that Scoot is leading me on to immortality.
Yep.
And I don't know what all that means.
Yep.
I do feel great comfort that we're supposed to be here, but I try to revisit in the dawn, in the morning, the imagery of the different faces that met him. I want to see that back, honestly.
Okay. Well, we're done.
I knew these visions were coming, so that's very profound.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was fun.
you guys
Thank you.
get some good sleep. Sorry to keep you up so late.
Oh, no.
We'll do something again soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good session.